Well, good evening, everyone. This is KBUK 104.9 LaGrange, and it's now time for football action for this Thursday evening. LaGrange at Cuero. And with the play-by-play, let's join Gary Dushek. Go.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gobblers Stadium as we get ready for tonight. What basically is the District 12 4A Division II District Championship game. And you can probably hear the Cuero alma mater being sung, which is kind of a rare deal where they have a gentleman sings it over the public address system. So I'm going to let him finish, and then we'll get right back to it here. Okay, all right, that takes care of that. Welcome to Gobbler Stadium tonight. On a really breezy evening here. We've got a severe south wind blowing, and right now it is more or less blowing from in our face. Obviously, we're on the home side, but it's coming out of the south-southeast, and the breeze probably is going to be a factor tonight. And again, we have a matchup here of two teams with pretty different records, but they're playing for the same prize tonight. LaGrange sits at 3-1 in the district. Cuero's 4-0, but they're also 8-1 on the year, and they're ranked number 3 in the Texas Football Magazine's 4A Division II poll. The Leopards are sitting at 5-4, but again 3-1 as they've won 3 straight district games to set up this matchup tonight. So for LaGrange, it's either you have a chance to be the number 1 seed, or you could wind up being the number 3 seed, depending on what happens with all these 3 games tonight. But the 2 seed could happen if they wind up in a 3-way tie with Smithville and Gonzales. Gonzales plays Giddings tonight. That's basically a playoff game for those two. Whoever wins that game is going to be in. And Smithville knows they're going to be in. It's just a matter of whether they're going to be second or third. And there were some lists that had Smithville and Caldwell playing tonight, but a couple of the LaGrange coaches told me that was not the case, that they are not playing tonight. So we'll see if we see any scores posted on that game as we move along tonight. Now, Gonzales down the road from us is playing tonight against the Giddings Buffaloes. And again, whoever wins that one will get a playoff spot. Happy to be here tonight. Again, I got a beautiful stadium here in they've just replaced the turf, and it's about as nice as you could ask for. LaGrange is making their way out of the dressing room on the west side here tonight. We're in the white jerseys and the yellow gold pants. Cuero all in green at home with green helmets, white numbers, and lettering. All right, let's take a break, and we'll be back with more here of our pregame show from Gobbler Stadium.
If you're searching for the best internet service, think outside the big box companies and check out what Colorado Valley Communications has to offer. Local since 1953, CVC-TX checks all the boxes for a great internet service provider. Friendly personal service? Check. Affordable flexible plans? Check. Faster speeds? Reliable connections? No data caps? Check, check, and check. Visit CVCTX.com and check out why we've been voted the best ISP in Fayette County over the past several years and counting. Colorado Valley Communications, where connections matter.
You won't find many things people are more passionate about than their local school and mascot. You see it on cars, trucks, caps, shirts, backpacks, everywhere. Fayette Savings Bank is proud of all our area schools and wanted to bolster that pride by coming up with debit cards with school mascot logos on them. Participating schools are LaGrange, Sacred Heart, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Weimer. We will set aside a percentage of each transaction made and make a donation to the school on that card. What a fun way to show off your school spirit and pride. Using the card as a credit transaction offers more effective security and less hassle than using it as a debit with a PIN number. So come in today and get your school spirit card and start showing your pride. Fayette Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. LaGrange, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Weimer.
All right, welcome back to Gobbler Stadium here in Cuero. The Gobblers neither team has made their way onto the field as of yet. Cuero has put up some pretty gaudy offensive numbers. They're averaging 56 points a game and they've only allowed an average of 13 a game. Their one loss came to Cal Allen way back early in the season. Cal Allen, a top 5 team in Class 4A Division I, and that's the only blemish on the record. They have put up some big numbers here this year, with a total of a couple of games. They've scored 1 over 80, and they scored 77 on Caldwell here a couple of weeks ago. So this team can score. They've got a lot of weapons. The quarterback is a junior by the name of Mason Nataro, and he has thrown on the season. He has 1,681 yards passing on the year, and he's thrown 24 touchdown passes, which is a lot in high school. And the leading receiver, Tyson Williams, seems like he's been playing for a long time. He's got a total of 1,385 yards on the year with 21 touchdowns rushing. So that's the 2 main guns, and they've got 2 good receivers. One by the name of Dason Varela. He's got 26 catches on the year. Another receiver with double-digit catches is Dalen Gibbs. He's got 18, and Donovan Jones has 16. They're all averaging well over 15 yards per catch. Defensively, their best player, they got 2 good linebackers, and the best one is a senior, Sean Burks, and he's got 161 total tackles. And another good linebacker is a kid named Brant Patek, and he's got 149 tackles on the season. Leopards, again, with some injury issues. From what I understand tonight, that Cooper Emhoff is not playing tonight. Adam Foskey, we know, is out, and, of course, Jaron Woods is out. 2 teams are getting ready to have what they call I want to call it the ceremonial coin toss, because they've done it already prior to the start of the game, and they do this just for show more than anything else. Cuero had parents' night this evening. They did that before the game started.
Number 11, Andrew Foskey. Number 67, Cooper Imhoff. Number 54, Anthony Michael. And number 75, Hayden Spawn.
And the Gobblers also have an injury issue to report. Donovan Jones is out for the season.
Number 4, Sean Burke. Number 8, Donovan Jones.
And he is one of their wide receivers, so he is out. In fact, he's on crutches out there right now. The captains for them were Tyson Williams, along with Sean Burks, and a big offensive lineman named Kyle Wakehorse, and he is a very good player. LaGrange has Anthony Weichel out there. Has half the two guys that are not dressed to play tonight. One of those would be Cooper Emhoff, and also Foskey is one of the captains. And the other captain for LaGrange is Hayden Spawn. LaGrange won the toss, and they opted to defer. So that updates that. Donovan Jones, one of their outstanding receivers, is out. All right, national anthem is coming up, so let's take a break, and we'll be back here in about 2 minutes to get you ready for the kickoff.
The LaGrange Family Health Center's mission is to improve the health of those they serve with a commitment to excellence in all that they do. Their goal is to offer quality care and programs that set community standards. They're focused on improving lives through health and wellness. Their physicians are experts in the fields of family medicine, and they take pride in caring for you. To make an appointment, call 968-8493. The clinic located at 1253 North Von Minden. The LaGrange Family Health Center is proud to be a part of today's broadcast.
If you're looking for tools, stop by LaGrange Napa. Buy select Milwaukee tools or combo kits and receive by mail free a battery or battery pack. See store for details. It's holiday savings at LaGrange Napa, 210 East Travis.
Get your teeth and smile in great shape at Brawley Dental Clinic at 110 North Washington Street in LaGrange. Dr. Carrie Brawley and the entire staff are committed to their patients' health and dental needs. Brawley Dental Clinic accepts most dental insurances, and they offer their own in-house dental membership plan to help you save money. So if you want better dental health, call 968-5813 for an appointment. They're open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Brawley Dental Clinic supports the LaGrange Leopards and Lady Leps.
Have you been on the fence about a new vehicle? Here at Alpha One Ford, we can help. Now is the time to fall into savings. Don't make your current payment again when you could be driving a new Ford. Let our team at Alpha One Ford lower your payment, extend your warranty, and get you into something new. With our ever-changing inventory, there's something for everyone. Stop by Alpha One Ford at 1605 West Travis Street or visit our website at alphaoneford.com. Honest pricing from honest people. See you soon.
God, I ask you to be here with us and remind us to rejoice in your name no matter the circumstance. Tonight, for you and our games, in our homes, and in our hearts. Thank you, God, you are my Savior. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All righty, welcome back to Cuero. All the pregame festivities are done. I'd like to thank Colorado Valley Communications, Fayette Savings Bank, LaGrange Family Health Center, LaGrange Napa, Brawley Dental Clinic, Alpha One Ford, Rushka's Store and Bakery, Cornerstone Dental Clinic, Oviedo Auto Group, HEB of LaGrange, Fayetteville Propane, Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating, Cavender Auto Country, Adam Checks, State Farm Insurance, and Farmers Lumber Company. Not cold, but breezy is the way I would describe this tonight, again, coming out of the south. Of course, this game was moved up a day early because everybody was worried about the weather situation that might develop tomorrow. But everybody is not playing tonight. There's a lot of games still scheduled for tomorrow. All right, LaGrange will kick, going right to left here in the first quarter.
Kickoff is Jeremiah Wilson and Dayton Gibbs.
Philip Arsenault will kick. And again, the wind, kind of a crosswind tonight. And Arsenault's kick high and deep. And that thing is going to carry all the way into the end zone on the fly at the touchback. So that'll put the Gobblers at the 25-yard line. That's a nice weapon to have. Kick it out of the end zone. So first down at the 25 for Cuero. And they will not be huddling much. Big offensive line. All right, the quarterback, Mason Nataro, out of the shotgun. Three receivers to the left side. Nataro would take it on the sprint option. He goes around the left side, and he's hit in the backfield. A good play starting for defense. And good play coming up. Oliver Gunn, the freshman, makes the stop on Nataro. That was a loss. A couple of yards back to the 23-yard line. So it's second down and 12. Man in motion for Cuero, Dalen Gibbs. They hand it up the middle to Tyson Williams. Finds a nice hole over the right side. Put the right guard and tackle, and a good gain out over the 40-yard line. So he got the 2 yards back and the 10 needed for the first down. So a 13-yard pickup. Tyson Williams is a dangerous running back. And it's out to the 42-yard line, or the 37-yard line. He picked up 14, first down. All right, Nataro to throw across the middle, a low throw, and it's scooped up off the turf. Wide open with Kelton Dunn, and he'll pick up about 4 yards there on the little quick hitch pass on the left side. And they'll mark him down at the 42, so it's a 5-yard pickup. Second down, 5 for the Gobblers here on the first possession of the ballgame. LaGrange with a 3-man down front with those 2 outside linebackers. Zone read play. Nataro wants to run, and he's hit in the backfield again. That time throw down by Clayton Knopick. And a good play in the negative play back to the 40-yard line. So the LaGrange defense has done a good job stopping the quarterback so far. So it's second and down back at the 40-yard line. So second down and about 7. Nataro rolling left. Throws it. And that ball is behind their intended receiver, incomplete. Good coverage by Philip Arsenault, and that's going to bring up a kicking situation. So a good series for the Leopard defense to give up 1 first down, and they forced the punt. All right, Bravian Rogers will be standing back near the 25. We'll see how the wind affects this kick from Cuero. Ball's at the 40. High snap. Kicks a line drive end over hits it to the 38 of LaGrange, but takes a terrific roll for Cuero back inside the 25, and it'll die right at the 22-yard line. And the punter there, Brant Patek. So the Leopards will take over inside their 25 after a good start by the defense, only giving up 1 first down. And LaGrange will take over with 10:08 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson Cooper, the wide receiver, leaves them out. They come straight to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what formation LaGrange comes out to start the game with. All right, single wing. Set off to the right side. The direct snap goes off for Jaden Williams, and it pops into the hands of LaGrange's LaGrange got lucky. That ball popped into the hands of Max Dixon after it went off of Williams, and Dixon picked up 3 or 4 yards. Good heads-up play by Max to catch that ball that could have been a disaster for LaGrange on the first play. Yep, got 4 yards on the play. LaGrange will take it out to the 26. Second down and 6. Jaden Williams now goes right into that single wing, and they wedge their way out shy of the 30. They'll knock him down near the 29-yard line. And the Leopards are going to be a little bit short. The offensive line tonight, Anthony Weichel, Miles Leonard, Micaiah Alexander, Fabian Gutierrez, the center, and Hayden Splawn. So third down, and let's call it 3 for LaGrange at their 29. Like to get a couple of first downs here. Clock under 10 minutes. We've just started here in the first quarter. There's no score. Again, the single wing set to the left side. Williams takes it, tries to go outside, and he's in trouble. He's going to be thrown for a loss. Nowhere to go there. Cuero did a good job of getting into the backfield. Jones on the tackle, and the Leopards are going to go 3 and out. And that was a loss back to the 28, about 1 yard. So LaGrange now will be forced to punt. And the Gobblers are going to send back one man standing at his 40. Bravian Rogers looks like will kick. Kick is well. Actually, that's Max Dixon. That's a good high punt. Drives the return man back inside the 30. He'll lose one tackle and gets it out over the 35, and the Leopards come now and they swallow him up after a return of about 5 yards. But good field position for Cuero. Jason Varela on the return. And the Gobblers now will take over at their 38. 8:07 left. William Bundick in on the tackle on the special teams. All right, man in motion going. The Varela will fire one out into the flat to that motion man, and right there is the Leopard defense. And, boy, they've done a good job here early. Good gang tackling on that little swing pass to the motion receiver. Jones on the receiving end of that one, and there, Oliver Gunn out there once again, the freshman. Loss of a couple. Second down, 12 at the 36. Here's come Notaro on the quarterback sweep around the right side. Gets it out over the 40. And he got tripped up by Jeremiah Dillard, and then he got help from Austin Rowe. But he picked up about 6 or 7 on the play. So third down and 5 for Cuero at their 43. Shotgun with 2 backs to the left in the Taro. LaGrange jumped into the neutral zone. There's a flag, free play probably for Cuero. They throw a floater down the near sideline, and that ball is caught by Jason Varela, and Bravian Rogers couldn't get him out of bounds, and he's going to walk in for a touchdown. They had a free play, assuming that the Leopards were offside. Yep. Well, that was a very good play there by their quarterback. They had a free one, and he floated one down the near sideline, and Varela got behind Bravian Rogers, and Bravian couldn't get him out of bounds at the 30-yard line, and it turns into a 57-yard touchdown pass, and the Gobblers are on the board. All right, extra point attempt, line drive. It is up and good for Charbonneau, who's only missed 1 extra point this year. So with 7:02 left in the opening quarter, Gobblers 7, Leopards nothing. We'll be back in just a moment.
Make sure to stop in at Rushka's Store and Bakery, known for their delicious kolaches and other baked goods, flavorful sausage, fresh sandwiches, and their cheeseburgers, one of Texas' best. Come give them a try and then browse through their large variety of home decor and gift items for any occasion. Rushka's Store and Bakery, located at 109 West State Highway 71 in Ellinger, open every day.
What makes any group, organization, or business the best? It's all about working together as a team. Team spirit, team mentality, and a team approach to getting the job done right. I'm Dr. Karen Roberts, and at Cornerstone Dental, our team of dental professionals works seamlessly to provide you with the most comprehensive and customized dental care you've ever had. Come see us at 279 East Colorado Street in LaGrange, or call us at 979-968-9451. We look forward to putting our team to work for you. Speaking of a great team, all of us at Cornerstone Dental wish the best of luck to the LaGrange Leopards in tonight's football game. Let's do this, boys. Go Leps!
All right, here's a line drive kick to the near side to Jacoby Wilkerson inside the 25-yard line and try to go back across to the far right and didn't get real far upfield, and he gets knocked down near the Leopard 27. But again, the Gobblers strike on the offsides play. Nataro to Varela, 57 yards. That drive was 3 plays, 62 yards. Comes with 7:02 to go in the first quarter, and the Gobblers have a 7-0 lead. LaGrange has it at their 28. Trying to get something going here now offensively. Now they come out in the pistol formation with Bear Ming at quarterback. Here comes C.J. Davis in motion. Now he reverses and goes back over to the right. That's the narrow side. Handoff up to mid of nothing. Not much there. As Jacoby Wilkerson ran right into Kyle Weghorst, a big senior offensive and defensive lineman. And that's going to be a loss.
About a 3-yard loss.
So a loss back to the 26. LaGrange will have a couple of second down and 12. As we're under 6:20 to go in the opening quarter. Ball's on the far hash mark. 2 receivers right. Ming just hands it off up the middle, and nothing for C.J. Davis. And right now the Cuero off defensive line is a little overwhelming right now.
C.J. Davis on the carry.
So nothing doing there up the middle, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
No gain on the play.
Got it back to the line of scrimmage, and the Leopards now facing 3rd and 12 at their 26. Again, the offensive line reshuffled a bit again tonight because that's where all the issues with injuries have been, is mostly in the linemen. All right, 4 receivers set for Ming here on 3rd and 12. Play clock's at 4, and the Leopards are going to take a timeout here. The play clock was about to run out on them with 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. We'll hang on to it here right quick. And this to kind of remind everybody, if the winner of tonight gets the number 1 seed, right, what's that? First time out of the first half taken by the Leopards here. Again, the winner tonight gets the top seed. And the worst Cuero can do is the 2 seed with a loss. LaGrange can be anywhere from 1, 2, or 3. And the Gonzalez-Giddings game is for basically the fourth team into the entry. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. Leopards have them spread out. 4 receivers. The ball's on the far hash. Ming to throw under some pressure, rolling out right. Now he's got some room to run 30, 35, and I think he's going to get the first down and that was very close to a hit out of bounds, with good running there by Bear Ming on that quarterback scramble. That sideline opened up on the far side, and I'm trying to see where they marked him. They marked him out of bounds way back inside the 30-yard line. My God, he stepped out of bounds way back at the 30. Well, so much for the first down.
There's a 4th and 9.
And that looked promising for a moment. So they only got 3 yards. He didn't get knocked down until they got to the first down stick. So the Leopards are going to have to kick it away at the 29-yard line. Here's the kick by Max Dixon. High one, pretty deep. 2 receivers back, and they muff the kick. The ball is loose, and the Leopards pick it up inside the 25. And on the recovery is C.J. Davis. And the Leopards get a huge break here. And they get the ball inside the 25-yard line on the muffed punt. I didn't see. I think that might have been Tyson Williams that muffed that kick, but it doesn't make any difference. LaGrange has it in great shape. A turnover in the Cuero end. C.J. Davis recovered it and the Leopards have it at the 25. .5:11 to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if LaGrange now can turn this into a touchdown. First trip into Gobbler territory. Ming, sprint option, tosses it to Davis going right. He's got some room, 20, 25, and he loses his footing making the curve or the turn as he got past the first down stick, but he's down near the 13-yard line, and a good first down run for C.J. Davis. 12 yards on the play there, and the Leopards now inside the 15. That muff punt, maybe the breeze created that problem. All right, LaGrange will go two receivers to the right. Near side is Jackson Cooper, one-on-one. Ming out of the shotgun. Option play to Davis. He bobbled the pitch, and the ball is loose, and the Cuero Gobblers got it. That pitch went right through his hands, and then he got hit. He never had a chance to go get it, and the Gobblers survived their muff with a LaGrange turnover in Gobbler territory. And, man, we have an opportunity there, and they couldn't get it into the end zone. And the Gobblers were all over it. They take over at their 22-yard line. All right, they fumble the snap, and the ball is loose in the backfield. Boy, for some reason, nobody can hang on to the ball. Nataro got on top of it, but that was almost another disastrous play there for Cuero deep in their end. 2-yard loss there, so it's 2nd down and 12. Nataro from the shotgun. Play zone read. He wants to run it off the left side. Gets it out near the 25. As he gets ankle tackled by Austin Rowe on the quarterback keeper off the left side. So 3rd down now and 7 for Cuero. Five yards on that play. Leopard defense hanging in there against the run pretty well. Nataro to throw on 3rd and 7. Screen pass. The ball is deflected. And I think Anthony Weichel got a hand on that one and knocked the screen pass down, and it's 3 and out for Cuero. Good play there by Weichel. Cuero's having a few issues here in this first quarter. Before the Leopards had that opportunity, though, after that, recovering that muff deep in Cuero in. But LaGrange's defense comes up with a 3 and out. All right, Bravian Rogers standing here is 45. Here's the punt. I'll take a line driver, and Bravian just watches it go by him, and it'll land at the 40 and take a roll for Cuero back inside the 30 down near the 29. 3:49 to go in the first. 7-0 Gobblers. We'll take a 60-second break and be right back.
Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in LaGrange has been awarded the Customer First Award for Excellence. That means that Oviedo has achieved the highest level of customer experience, recognition in customer treatment, and employee engagement. That's because at Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, they are committed each day to provide you and your family the buying and ownership experience you deserve. So when you are ready to purchase your new or used vehicle, come by Oviedo and let their great sales staff help find the vehicle you like and become one of many satisfied customers. After all, at Oviedo, keeping the tradition going of their customer satisfaction is their #1 priority. Contact Oviedo at 979-242-5981 or visit their location at 1980 West State Highway 71. Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat. They are better. They prove it every day.
All right, welcome back. Had a quick turnaround on that possession change. Jacoby Wilkerson just tried to sweep to the left side and got knocked, had no place to go as the secondary came up from Cuero, namely Kenneth Jackson, and he was thrown for a 6-yard loss back to the 23. So the Leopards now have 2nd down and 16 deep in their innings. We're coming up on 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jaden Williams in motion. Ming hands it off to Wilkerson. Got a nice opening off the left side and got the yardage back in a couple of extra out near the 31-yard line. That was a good hole on the left side following Micaiah Alexander. Micaiah Alexander, and a good run for Jacoby Wilkerson. So the Leopards now 3rd and 8 at their 31. Three receivers off to the right side. 3 men down line. They do blitz a linebacker. They hand it to Wilkerson, and the blitzer, Sean Burks, the great linebacker, blitzed, and he got around the offensive line and made a tackle on Wilkerson before he got to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Leopards. So the Leopards will kick it away for the 3rd time here in the first quarter. Max Dixon handling the punting unit, the punting duties here. 1:50 to go. The deep receiver, Dason Varela. Good pass from center. Good, a high wobbly punt. Near sideline, hits at the 31, takes a Leopard roll, a good roll inside the 25, and it'll die short of the 20. Good kick there by Max Dixon, and the Gobblers are pinned back inside their 25-yard line on the possession change. As we're getting close to the end of the first quarter here, 1:36 to go. Cuero will go back on offense. The only score of the quarter, the long 57-yard pass from Notaro to Varela. So Cuero will start at their 21. Handoff coming right, working his way up the line and running into Dixon. A good play by the Max Dixon, the safety, coming up, taking him on 101 and knocked him down for about a 6-yard gain. All right, coming to near side, breaking out of the backfield is going to be Zyler Jones on a little crossbuck back around the right side, and he gets it all the way out near the 48-yard line, and a good little off misdirection play. Dixon again on the tackle. And Cuero has it now out at the 48-yard line. All right, hand off to Tyson Williams, and he's in trouble in the backfield. Good play there by the Leopards. Williams barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Might have got one, and Oliver Gunn was there. All right, Cuero didn't waste any time. Here comes Notaro coming right. He runs into Philip Arsenault one-on-one, and he's knocked down with some help by Kanopic and also Austin Rowe. So the line of scrimmage at the Leopards' 48-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 5 in the waning moments of the first quarter, and the flag flies, and maybe another free play for Cuero. And the Gobblers tried that long pass on the far side, but that one was way out in front. And I think they're catching Jeremiah Diller, who's the nose guard, maybe jumping into the neutral zone over the center a little quickly. That time they took that free shot, but it was incomplete. And that 5-yard penalty is going to be very close to a first down. Now the umpire and the line judge are trying to determine. This is where you, depending on how big a 5 yards you step, if they step it off 5 yards exactly, it's going to be a first down. Because the sticks are, the down mark is right between, and they mark, and it's going to, they're going to give him the first down. So the offside penalty gives Cuero a first down. First down. Here's an end-around play going left to Dalen Gibbs, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Boy, LaGrange's defense is really flying to the ball, and that's a loss back in outside the 45 of 4 yards, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. Well, the Leopards are hanging in there pretty good, except for that one long pass play. 1 quarter, Cuero 7, LaGrange nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter in 60 seconds.
Just like the LaGrange Lips and Lady Lips, your H-E-B store in LaGrange is bigger and better. Open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. H-E-B LaGrange now has a new fresh seafood department, new bakery and deli. They've expanded other departments throughout the store, giving you more selections. Plus, they've added self-checkout stations. They've added so many new things, they had to enlarge the building. H-E-B LaGrange is bigger than better than ever. They're here for you at 450 East Travis, and go Leps and Lady Leps.
Since 1955, Fayetteville Propane has served your propane needs, offering sales or rentals of propane tanks. Fayetteville Propane has gas logs, fireplaces, and heaters, gas grills, and outdoor cooking equipment. They also carry Bradford White and Renai water heaters. They have 2 locations. In Fayetteville, call 378-2213, and in Brenham, call 979-836-7044. Fayetteville Propane supports our area's athletes. They are proud to be a part of this broadcast.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter underway. Tyson Williams on a second down handoff on the first play. Shoots right up the middle and gets it inside the 35-yard line. He hadn't carried the ball all that much tonight. First down, and the Gobblers are moving quickly. They can't even get the chain set, and they're running a play. Handoff goes to Williams, and Anthony Weichel slings him to the ground. The line crew and the chain guys were lucky to get down there to get the chain set. The line of scrimmage was the 32-yard line. Williams picked up a couple there. That was a 14-yard gain on the play before that. So it's second down at the LaGrange 30. Here's Williams again. Big hole up the middle. Runs away from Wilkerson and got by Dixon, and he's going to trot into the end zone with a 30-yard touchdown run. Now, he's really good. That was quick from Tyson Williams, who has not carried the ball all that much until the last couple of 3 plays. 30 yards on the play for Tyson Williams. Oh, we got a flag down. Maybe that's why that hole was so big.
KBUK, LaGrange.
Down off the board. Leopards are glad they do it. Back to the 40-yard line. Tyson Williams has 21 rushing touchdowns this year, and he just got 22 taken off the board. All right, Cuero comes out, 3 receivers set to the right. Tara on the shotgun back at his 40. And now again, LaGrange is jumping the count again in another free play, but there was contact that time. That's the 3rd time now LaGrange has jumped in there. Cash Cooper is the center. He is the sophomore. And Coach Matt Cates said they were going to try to make it as hard as they could on him tonight. Well, they've been jumping into the neutral zone, but he hadn't flinched. So that's the 3rd penalty for LaGrange into the neutral zone over the center, and that puts the ball back at the 35 now, second down and 13, and LaGrange is into the field. Gobblers send 3 receivers out to the right side. Patek is to the near side. Notaro back to throw. Got plenty of time. Now he's under pressure. Now he's in trouble. And sacked back out into Leopard territory in a big rush by Hayden Splawn. And a huge loss for Notaro. And he almost lost that ball. The loss is 17 yards. Now, so much for throwing the ball away. The ball back at the Leopard 48-yard line. It is 3rd down, and they have to get it all the way to the LaGrange 23. And the Leopards are in prevent mode here on 3rd down. LaGrange has got 2 down linemen in this formation. And they'll have it to Tyson Williams. He's got some room to run, but Leopards do a good job there bottling him up. He got 12 on the play, but they'll give up 12 there. And Anthony Weichel made the tackle down to the 40-yard line. And it's still 4th down and 19, and Cuero is going to send out the kicking unit. Now, they marked it at the 41, so it's 17. Make that. All right, 4th down and long for Cuero. Nobody back deep for LaGrange. Patek will punt it. Tries to send it for the far sideline. It'll hit at the 15-yard line and go out of bounds just inside the 15. So, again, the Leopard defense hanging in there very well tonight, only down by a touchdown. But the offense now, again, with not great field position, takes over inside their 15. Early in the second quarter. LaGrange will have it at their 14. 9:49 left in the opening half. It's a 7-0 ball game. Listening to Leopard football here on 104.9 KBUK LaGrange. Glad you're with us tonight from Cuero. Gary Dushek with you. Leopards coming now out in the single wing. Bravian Rogers going left. Look out. He's got a little room down the sideline, and he gets shoved out of bounds out near the 35-yard line. There's a little speed element there for Bravian Rogers out of the single wing. And the Leopards get the ball out away from their goal line all the way out to they marked him out at the 37. Varela knocks him out of bounds. 23 yards on the play for Rogers and a 1st down for the Leopards. Jackson Cooper split out to the left. Again, single wing, set to the right side. A direct snap it to Rogers off the left side, and he drives forward. He'll get it out over the 40, and then he gets gang tackled with a lot of green jerseys. Never got him down, though, but forward progress out near the 41 or maybe the 42-yard line for Bravian Rogers. Nice gain on 1st down out of the single wing for Rogers. They picked up close to 5. And LaGrange has it 2nd down and 5 at their 42. Astros and the Phillies are 1-1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Jacob Kavanis is split wide here to the right side. Single wing. Again set to the right. Direct snap to Bravian. Tries to work his way. He's not going to have nowhere to go there. Try to come to the near side there, and he gets pushed back. They'll give him the line of scrimmage, and that was it. As he ran into Sean Burks again, the linebacker. And he had some help. So 3 straight carries for Bravian Rogers. They give him 1. And the Leopards have 3rd down and 4 at their 43. The other thing about that, the longer they keep it, the less Cuero offense can be on the field. Play clock is down to 9. The Grange doesn't look like they're in any hurry here. Now they come up quickly, not far off the ball, single wing, 3rd and 4. Direct snap to Bravian, trying to come right. He's in trouble. He can't, and he's not going to get to the corner. Well defended by Tyran Gomez and the entire defense, and he gets shoved out of bounds back near the 42-yard line, and the Leopards are going to be forced to kick it away. After the good opening run by Rogers, they don't They only net about 5 yards on the next 3 plays, and the loss was of a yard back to the 42. And Gravy and Rogers now, no, Max Dixon is going to kick it away. He's been handling the punting tonight. But at least they can have a chance maybe to pin Cuero back a little deeper as LaGrange is stopped at their 42. A good snap, no rush to speak of. Good wobbly spiral by Dixon. And that ball is taken at the 22-yard line, and no fair catch. And the return man, Varela, got hit right as he caught the ball. Good coverage there by the Leopards by Jacoby Wilkerson. And Cuero will have it at their 22-yard line. Now let's see if LaGrange's defense, who's held in there really well tonight, except for that one long pass play. 3 receivers to the right for Cuero. LaGrange stay with that normal 3-down lineman. Nataro with the back set to his left. And they hand it off up the middle, and it's going to be a short gain out over the 25. Grooms and Weichel on the carry, on the tackle rather. Jones on the carry, and it's going to be about 5 on the play. Second down at the 27 of Cuero. They need 5. Nataro will keep it on the quarterback keeper around the right side, and he tries to cut it up, and he's knocked down after a yard gain. And again, the Leopards doing a good job defending that. Jeremiah Dillard comes up for the tackle on Nataro. 3rd and 4 for Cuero. They're 28 to see if the Leopards can force a punt. 6.5 to go in the first half. It's a 7-0 ball game for Cuero. Nataro to throw across the middle into traffic, and the ball is off the hands of Kelton Dunn, and then finishing up the defensive play, Ty Scott, and the LaGrange defense forces a 3-and-out. And on the punt is Brant Patek. Bravians, Rogers standing back near his 40-yard line. LaGrange should get good field position here. It's 4th and 4. The ball at the Gobbler 28. Cuero faithful getting a little uneasy here. Here's Brant on that rugby kick to the right side, lets it fly, hits at the 36, and takes a good roll for Cuero inside the 30, and they'll down it near the 28. So the Leopards back on offense, trying to get something going here. Only down by a touchdown. We'll take a quick break and be back, and let's make this a 30-second break.
For over 80 years now, the Cavender Auto family has kept Texans on the road, and today's no different. With one click to CavenderAutoCountry.com, shop 4 Cavender dealerships, including Cavender Ford, Cavender Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and Cavender Polaris in Columbus, and Cavender Chevrolet Buick GMC in Weimar. One click, 4 dealerships at CavenderAutoCountry.com, making confidence happen right here at home.
All right, here's a quick pass on first down and almost intercepted by Brant Patek. Boy, LaGrange was lucky that was the pick 6. And Patek couldn't hold it on that little quick slant. Look, that was a lucky break for LaGrange there on that first down play. So 2nd and 10 for LaGrange at their 28-yard line. As we're about halfway through the second quarter. LaGrange goes 4 receiver set, 3 to the right, 1 back with Bear Ming, the quarterback, and they'll give it to that 1 back, Jacoby Wilkerson. Into the clear, 40. Out near the 45, and they sling him forward down at the 47-yard line, and a good quick hitter off the left side for Jacoby Wilkerson, and a much-needed first down for LaGrange. Coming up to make the tackle, Jason Varela, and the Leopards have it. They mark him down at the 47. That's going to be a gain of 19 yards for Jacoby Wilkerson. 1st and 10. Again, the 4 receiver set, 3 to the right. 3 down lineman for Cuero. Handoff, zone read by Ming off the left side. He's got room, 40, and he's inside the 40 down near the 36-yard line. And that's that misdirection on that zone read. They faked it to Wilkerson coming right, and Ming kept it back to the left, and a big gainer. Offensive line with 2 good plays there, and the Leopards have it at the 35 of the Gobblers. That's another 18 yards. So 2 running plays, 37 yards for LaGrange. 4 receiver set, 2 on each side, far hash mark. Again, the 3 down front. Now movement, and look like offsides on Cuero. Free for LaGrange. A jump ball for Jackson Cooper down the sideline is incomplete, but I think LaGrange is going to get the 5 yards there. They finally got an opportunity as Cuero jumped into the neutral zone, and they'll get the 5. We'll get the 5 yards for the encroachment or offside, whatever you want to call it now. So 1st and 5 now at the Gobblers 30. 5:03 to go in the half. Ball's on the far hash, spread formation. Ming will toss it to Williams on the jet sweep. He's in trouble, reverses back to the right, left, trying to get to the corner. And it's amazing he got back to the line of scrimmage because there was green jerseys all over the place. And that's just sheer speed getting him back to where he started from. But that could have been a loss of 5 very easily there because they did a good job on the near side. And he reversed his feeling and at least got it back to the line of scrimmage, but they a yard short of it, so only a 1 yard loss, but that could have been a lot worse. So 2nd down 6 now. Hand off to C.J. Davis trying to come right, and he runs right in to Tyran Gomez, and there's nothing doing on that play on the right side. C.J. Davis on the carry. And no gain there for Davis. No gain on the play. So now 3rd down and 6. Leopards need the 25 for a 1st down. We're under 4 minutes to go in the half. 4 receiver set, 2 on each side for Ming. With Davis, the running back, set to his right. Ming to throw. Got time. Under pressure now, and he floats it to C.J. Davis in the flat. He makes the catch and got what he could out of it. That was your safety valve receiver, and Davis got it inside the 30. It's short of the 1st down, but at least you got a makeable 4th down opportunity now. They only need 3 yards, 2.5 to 3 yards, and that was a good play there between Ming and Davis. Down to the 27. That was 4 critical yards there. So 4th and 2 for the Leopards. At the 27-yard line, LaGrange brings in some wholesale substitutions here. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to get a timeout. I think we are. Yeah, I think there were some issues on personnel going out there. So we're going to hang on to it right here, folks. We've got a big 4th down play coming up. And a pretty rapidly moving 1st half, 7-0. I'm sure this has got some folks surprised around the state. The only touchdown of the night, the 57-yard pass from Taro to Varela with 7:02 to go in the 1st quarter. Other than that, the Leopard defense has been really good. The Cuero's has been too. All right, a couple of others. So this is of interest to our district. Madisonville leads Salado 28-14 at halftime, and Waco Conley is crushing Robinson 44-0 at halftime. Those games started at 7 o'clock. Gonzales leads Giddings 7-0 in the 2nd quarter. All right, here we go. 4th and 2. Leopards at the 27 of the Gobblers. Single wing set to the right. Gravy and Rogers looks to throw and throws it out to Oliver Gunn. Is open at the 15, and he scores. The tight end on the single wing, boy, that was a great call by the Leopard coaching staff, and we're a point away from tying up this ball game. When Bravian took that snap, they all were coming at him, and Oliver snuck out from the offside, and he makes the catch at the 15 and takes it in. 27-yard touchdown pass. And here comes the extra point by Philip Arsenault. The holder is Jacob Cavanis. Good snap. Kick is up. And this ball game is tied up. The Leopards 7. The number 3 ranked Gobblers 7 with 3 minutes to go in the half. We'll be back in 60 seconds for the kickoff.
To guarantee your home's heating and cooling system is ready for whatever the season's weather brings, call Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating today. They're the people you know and trust. Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating can give you expert service and authentic Lennox quality, coupled with savings that'll make achieving perfect air in your home easier than ever. Call Readers today at 968-5277 or visit their website, readersac.com. License number TACLB 10227C. They're proud to be a part of tonight's broadcast. Farmers Lumber Company has everything you need, everything. Just in time for fall and hunting season, 20% off select Wolverine boots. That's 20% off select Wolverine boots. And while you're there, pick up a shirt from Old Tejas or a Game Guard Pearl Snap shirt. Farmers Lumber Company has a great selection of steel equipment and accessories, plus a new line of igloo coolers and special pricing on select Husqvarna equipment. Farmers Lumber Company, 515 East Travis in LaGrange, open Monday through Saturday.
All right, welcome back. 7-all. Great call on fourth down. Bravian Rogers to Oliver Gunn for 27 yards. Here's the Arsenal line drive kick, and he drills that one into the end zone on the fly for the touchback. We got some stunned Cuero fans here. That drive, 7 plays, 72 yards. And the big play, 2 good runs by Jacoby Wooker, 2 good running plays of 18 and 19 yards, and then the big fourth down pass play for the touchdown. All right, the Gobblers take over at their 25. Great touchback. LaGrange has done a pretty good job on field position. All right, Nataro out of the shotgun. They'll give it to Tyson Williams, gets a block and cuts it to the outside. LaGrange is looking for a hold here as Tyson Williams gets it all the way out over the 45, but Ty Scott looked like he got just thrown around and tackled and no flag, and he was looking for the flag and never got it. And I don't blame him on that one. That was a good run, though, all the way out to the 45-yard line, 20 yards, and his first down. Williams again going right, and that time he runs into trouble, coming up to make the stop for the Leopards was Oliver Gunn, who lost his helmet. He's a freshman, remember. Starting linebacker, and also in on the stop for LaGrange was Landon Little. Now, Gunn's got to leave since the helmet came off for one play. 2 yards for Tyson Williams to the 47, second down and 8. 4 receivers out of the shotgun. Nataro back to throw, got time, across the middle, and the ball is almost intercepted by Eli Roberts, who made a play on it. The ball sailed over him, and they tried to get it to Williams coming out of the backfield, and well defended by the Leopards, and Eli Roberts, the safety, incomplete. But Nataro had all day to throw that one on that back coming out of the backfield. So third down and 8 now again for Cuero. The clock stopped at 2:31 left in the half. There goes Williams in motion to the right side. Nataro will fake it out there. Now he wants to run it. He's got a lot of room. He's going to be in the Leopard territory, and he's going to have a first down on that little misdirection play by the quarterback for the run here to the 44 of LaGrange. 9 yards and a first down. The Gobblers scramble to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Williams. He's got room again. Boy, they did some blocking there. Down the sideline, 30, down to the 20, and he's run out of bounds by Eli Roberts near the 12 or 13-yard line, and their offensive line just blew people off the line that time. Big gain down to the 19-yard line. First down for the Gobblers, and they're really hurrying now. I think the Leopards got a timeout before they could snap it, and they probably needed one.
Timeout LaGrange.
Oh, when they want to go fast between plays, the Gobblers go fast. That was a 25-yard run by Tyson Williams, and the left side of the offensive line just blew people off the line on that one. Halftime, we'll recap it for you. We'll have some news items in our halftime get-together from Texas State Network. And then we'll run down some scores for you, get to that later on at the intermission. And it's turned out to be a very competitive first half. And LaGrange right now trying to hold them out of the end zone here before the half. It's a 7-7 game. Gobblers got their touchdown in the first quarter. LaGrange comes back with the equalizer here late in the second quarter on the great play from Rogers to Gunn on a 4th and 2. The Astros have taken the lead on the Phillies 2-1 now in the 4th inning. Game 5. All right, Cuero comes back out. They have 2 receivers off to the right side. That is Varela and Gibbs. Jones in the backfield. They give it to him coming left. Tries to get around Gunn, and Gunn will not let him go. And Oliver Gunn with another good play from the linebacker spot. No gain on the play. Austin Rowe also came up. So now we got 2nd down and 10 for the Gobblers at the Leopard 19. Clock at 1:40 to go. Cuero has all their timeouts left. Keep that in mind. Nataro put zone read to the near side, and he cuts it up. Gunn slowed him down, and the tackle was finished off by Max Dixon. The safety came up, and he felt the brunt of that one, but Gunn slowed him down enough for Max to get there. Only a gain of 3. Gobblers now facing 3rd down at the Leopard 16. They need 7. Again, LaGrange, there's no timeouts for them. Cuero has all 3 of theirs. We're down to 1:04 to go. 7-7 game. The ball's on the near hashes. Nataro to throw. Under pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at the 20-yard line. Anthony Weichel, again, at times is unblockable, and a great play by Weichel, and that's a sack back to the 19-yard line. And it's 4th down and almost 10. And Cuero now, what are they going to do here? They got timeouts. They may run this play clock down, maybe try for – there's 19 seconds on the play clock. It's 4th and 9, and now the Cuero Gobblers take that timeout. And they looking – this is a team that, granted, we got a whole second half to play, but this team is averaging 56 points a game, and LaGrange has held them to 7 here in the first half with 26 seconds to go. And it's 4th and 9. Now, they didn't act like they were going to send the field goal unit out to try a long field goal before the end of the half. But they still have 2 timeouts to work with. But again, we're looking at 4th and almost 10. And the ball's at the Leopard 19-yard line. Again, Smithfield and Caldwell are playing tomorrow night. Lago Vista and East Gerald 9-0 in their game. All right, both teams coming back from their respective sideline now. Gobblers are going to go for it on 4th and almost 10 at the LaGrange 19 with 26 seconds left here in the first half. All right, Nataro to throw. Near sideline into the end zone, and he overthrows Tyson Williams, and the Leopards have held. And they get the ball back with 21 seconds left, and I would assume with no timeout, you take a knee here, and you're happy as all get out to go to the dressing room tied up 7-7. Just a great job by the Leopard defense tonight. I mean, just outstanding so far. Thorndale Bulldogs are routing Hearn 27-0. Second quarter there, so Thorndale is making a bid to stay in the mix for a possible district championship. Remember, Flatonia and Holland play tomorrow night in Holland, and that's where I will be tomorrow night for that big game. All right, Leopards are lined up in the victory formation. They're going to take a knee here and go to the dressing room more than happy to be tied at 7-all with the Cuero Gobblers here in Cuero. They don't have to snap it again. They can just let the clock run out, and that will wrap up the first half.
And that's in first half.
Well,
Score not about 77.
who would have thought, right? The Gobblers, number 3, held to 1 touchdown, and the Leopards' defense has been outstanding, and a big 4th down conversion for a Leopard score has tied up this ball game. 7-all here at Gobbler Stadium. We'll take a break for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and we'll come back and recap this first half for you.
If you're searching for the best internet service, think outside the big box companies and check out what Colorado Valley Communications has to offer. Local since 1953, CVC-TX checks all the boxes for a great internet service provider. Friendly personal service? Check. Affordable flexible plans? Check. Faster speeds? Reliable connections? No data caps? Check, check, and check. Visit CVCTX.com and check out why we've been voted the best ISP in Fayette County over the past several years and counting. Colorado Valley Communications, where connections matter.
You won't find many things people are more passionate about than their local school and mascot. You see it on cars, trucks, caps, shirts, backpacks, everywhere. Fayette Savings Bank is proud of all our area schools and wanted to bolster that pride by coming up with debit cards with school mascot logos on them. Participating schools are LaGrange, Sacred Heart, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Weimer. We will set aside a percentage of each transaction made and make a donation to the school on that card. What a fun way to show off your school spirit and pride. Using the card as a credit transaction offers more effective security and less hassle than using it as a debit with a PIN number. So come in today and get your school spirit card and start showing your pride. Fayette Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. LaGrange, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Weimer.
The LaGrange Family Health Center's mission is to improve the health of those they serve with a commitment to excellence in all that they do. Their goal is to offer quality care and programs that set community standards. They're focused on improving lives through health and wellness. Their physicians are experts in the fields of family medicine, and they take pride in caring for you. To make an appointment, call 968-8493. The clinic located at 1253 North Von Minden. The LaGrange Family Health Center is proud to be a part of today's broadcast.
Holiday savings at LaGrange Napa. Power Service Diesel Fuel Additive plus $8.99. Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil $5.09 a quart or $23.99 for the 5-quart jug. Napa Extended Life Dex Cool or Extended Life Universal 50/50 Antifreeze $10.99 a gallon. LaGrange Napa 210 East Travis.
Raleigh Dental Clinic offers comprehensive services from expert diagnostics to complete restorations. They will meet all of your dental needs, providing full dental care and excellent treatment options. Dr. Carrie Brawley and the entire staff are dedicated to making your smile beautiful and healthy again in their state-of-the-art facility. Brawley Dental Clinic at 110 North Washington Street. They're open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Call today, 968-5813. They proudly support the Lady Leps and Leps.
All right, welcome back to Gobbler Stadium. Well, this ought to be sending some people into conversation with what we've just seen here in the first half. 7-7 ball game between the Leopards and the Gobblers here, and the Leopard defense has been outstanding. The only touchdown for Cuero in the first quarter came on a free play when the Leps jumped offside, and it resulted in a 57-yard touchdown pass from Taro to Varela. But the LaGrange's defense is held in there really well, and the offense finally got going in the second quarter as they stopped the Gobblers with a punt midway through the second quarter. LaGrange took over at their 28-yard line after an incomplete pass. A 19-yard run by Jacoby Wilkerson and an 18-yard run by quarterback Bear Ming set him up at the Gobbler 35-yard line, and after a Cuero penalty of 5 yards, LaGrange a couple of running plays that only netted up 5 yards, and then they had a third down play and a little 4-yard pass from Ming to C.J. Davis got him within a makeable fourth down opportunity. It was 4th and 2 at the Gobbler 27. They lined up in that single wing formation, a little play action fake by Bravian Rogers. He took the direct snap, ran into the line, and backed out and tied in Oliver Gunn from the left side. It snuck out across the formation and was wide open at the 15-yard line and got it in for the score. And the extra point by Philip Arsenault tied up the ball game, and that's where we are at halftime, 7-all, as the Leopards are giving the number 3 Gobblers everything they could ask for here in this first half. So we'll see how the second half goes. Take another break here, and we'll have some of our halftime features from TSN, and then we'll come back and get you a few scores of some of the games going on and get you ready for the second half. So don't go away. We got a good one here so far. LaGrange 7 and Cuero 7. I'm Gary Dushek. Halftime here in Cuero.
Have you been on the fence about a new vehicle? Here at Alpha One Ford, we can help. Now is the time to fall into savings. Don't make your current payment again when you could be driving a new Ford. Let our team at Alpha One Ford lower your payment, extend your warranty, and get you into something new. With our ever-changing inventory, there's something for everyone. Stop by Alpha One Ford at 1605 West Travis Street or visit our website at alphaoneford.com. Honest pricing from honest people. See you soon.
Rushka Store and Bakery in Ellinger is known for their delicious kolaches and other baked goods. They also have sausage, fresh sandwiches, and their cheeseburgers are one of Texas' best. You got to give them a try. And then browse through their large variety of home decor and gift items for any occasion. That's Rushka Store and Bakery, located at 109 West State Highway 71 in Ellinger, and they're open every day.
Friday Night Lights. What could be better in the fall? The band, the cheerleaders, the fans, the tunnel run, the energy, the team. There's nothing like it. Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Roberts, and all of us at Cornerstone Dental know a lot about how important a team is to your overall success. We know that it takes positive action from every team member to make it all work and to work well. On behalf of our team of professionals at Cornerstone Dental, we want to wish the best of luck to every member of the LaGrange Leopard football team in tonight's game. Play smart, play hard, and win big. Let's do this, boys.
Oh, we needed a little dressing for all these Gobblers. And welcome back to Gobbler Stadium here. 7-7. Who would have thought? Well, it's been an outstanding effort by the Leopards so far, defensively especially, and they get that touchdown on a great 4th and 2 call late in the second quarter to get the pass from Rogers to Oliver Gunn, and we are all tied up. So, and that 7-7 seems to be the number for this district tonight. Giddings and Gonzalez are 7-7 at halftime. Now, the winner of that game gets in, but from a seeding standpoint, LaGrange needs a Gonzalez win in case they lose this ball game tonight. So, but there again, that's at halftime. Now, Smithfield and Caldwell did not play tonight. It was some contradiction there. Some of the things that everybody saw that they were playing tonight, and they are not. They are playing in Caldwell tomorrow. I do have some other scores here. These two games here are of interest to the LaGrange district as far as the playoffs are concerned. Madisonville is leading Salado 30-14. So Salado now looks like for sure they're going to be the 4th place team in that district. Madisonville headed for the runner-up spot, if my memory serves me properly. In the other game, Waco Connolly, who's going to win the district, is leading Robinson tonight 51-6. And the Gatesville is 2-2 in that district. They've got the open day tonight. So if the scores hold like they are now, it'll be Conley first, Madisonville second, Gatesville third, and Salado fourth. The district winner in our district would play Salado in the first round. The 4th place team would get to play Waco Conley, who's the district winner, and the 2s and 3s crisscross then for the other 2 pairings. Also tonight, Lago Vista is leading Gerald 23-8. Troy and Cameron are tied at 14 at halftime. The Yoakum Bulldogs are giving Hallisville fits tonight. That's a long-time rival over there. Yoakum 21, Hallisville 14. Now, last week, Hallisville was down by 2 touchdowns to Hitchcock and wind up winning that one by 21, so that one is far from over. Columbus is blowing out Hempstead. Not a shock here, 35-0. So if Yoakum hangs on to that lead there and gives Hallisville a second loss. The way it looks right now, Columbus and Hitchcock would be the top two, and Hitchcock would be the number one seed because they beat Columbus head-to-head. If Hallisville comes back to win that ball game, you have a three-way tie between Hallisville, Columbus, and Hempstead, all at 3-1. And Yoakum is in regardless, more than likely right now, that if they could be the fourth place team if Hallisville winds up coming back to win that ball game tonight, because coming into the night, Columbus and Hallisville were both 2-1. Yoakum was 1-2, and Hitchcock already finished. They had the open date. We're sitting at 3-1 in that district. Luling, in their 3A Division I district, they're sitting at 2-3, and they were leading Marion 22-13 at halftime. Marion's 3-2, so that game has got some playoff ramifications there. Llano is undefeated for the year. They've already wrapped up the championship. They play tomorrow night against Ingram Moore. Also tomorrow night, Blanco in that district is also 3-2, and they're playing tomorrow night. And Randolph has already finished. They're 4-2 with the open date this week. So there's lots of moving parts there for second, third, and fourth in that district. And again, Llano's already wrapped it up. They have a 2-game lead on everybody heading into the game for them tomorrow night. And let's see here. I think that's the only ones that I saw so far. Again, we got a combination of Thursday, Friday games, way more Thursday games than normal this week because of what everybody was concerned about, the possibility of inclement weather tomorrow. Let's check up here on Lexington. They're playing tonight. You hear the Cuero band in the background. Let's see here. Lexington is leading over Buffalo tonight, 28-12. So Lexington is headed for an undefeated district championship season with a win there. And Buffalo was 3-1, so they're going to be in, but it looks like they're going to finish up at 3-2. And Tidehaven with a 28-7 lead over Van Vleck in 14 3A Division II. Tidehaven is on their way to an undefeated district championship season. Van Vleck is already in, and the other two games in that district are tomorrow. And one of those games tomorrow is a couple of 3-2s, Brazos and Bowling playing each other tomorrow. And the winner of that would get to 4 wins. And right now it looks like Van Vleck is going to have a 4-2 record unless they put a big comeback on Tidehaven, and that ball game is already late in the third quarter. And I think that's about it. So both teams of halftime festivities, the bands are finished, and both teams will be coming back onto the field. So let's take a 90-second break, and we'll be back with the kickoff.
Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in LaGrange has been awarded the Customer First Award for Excellence. That means that Oviedo has achieved the highest level of customer experience, recognition in customer treatment, and employee engagement. That's because at Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, they are committed each day to provide you and your family the buying and ownership experience you deserve. So when you are ready to purchase your new or used vehicle, come by Oviedo and let their great sales staff help find the vehicle you like and become one of many satisfied customers. After all, at Oviedo, keeping the tradition going of their customer satisfaction is their #1 priority. Contact Oviedo at 979-242-5981 or visit their location at 1980 West State Highway 71. Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat. They are better, they prove it every day.
Just like the LaGrange Lips and Lady Lips, your H-E-B store in LaGrange is bigger and better. Open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., H-E-B LaGrange now has a new fresh seafood department, new bakery and deli. They've expanded other departments throughout the store, giving you more selections. Plus, they've added self-checkout stations. They've added so many new things, they had to enlarge the building. H-E-B LaGrange is bigger than better than ever. They're here for you at 450 East Travis, and go Leps and Lady Leps.
All right, welcome back. LaGrange will get the ball. They deferred in the first half, and I think the first 4 or 5 minutes of this second half are critical for LaGrange. All right, Cuero is kicking, and here's the kick by Will Carbonaro. It's a pooch kick a little short, taken at the 20-yard line for the Leopards. It's Jacoby Wilkerson on the far side, coming to the near side. Breaks away from one man, but there's help, and he'll get knocked down near the 25-yard line. Well, and they won't get him down, but the forward progress will stop. Of course, we got area around volleyball going on in some places tonight. I do know that the Weimar Lady Cats came back to win over Burton 3-1, so that'll send them to the third round in the 2A bracket. The Leopards will take over at their 25 here as we start quarter number 3 in a 7-7 ball game. And the Astros lead 2-1 midway through their World Series game against the Philadelphia Phillies. In that series, 2 games each. All right, so LaGrange comes out now in the single wing. The wing to the right. Bravian Rogers takes the snap coming left, and he's going to get forced out of bounds. Tyson Williams came up from the secondary and forced him out of bounds. And it's going to be probably a loss. Yep, loss back near the 23-yard line. So a loss of 3 on the first play of the second half for the Leopards, back to the 22. Bravian will lead. And again, the single wing. The only receiver, Jackson Cooper. They direct snap it here to Jaden Williams, who tries to work his way off the left guard, and he won't get much. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll be it. And the Leopards have 3rd and long here on their first possession of the third quarter. 3rd and 10 now as Jaden Williams picked up 3 back to the original line of scrimmage to 25. And LaGrange making some wholesale situation substitutions here. Baraming back in there now. They go 4 receiver set here on 3rd and 10 at the 25 of the Leps. Williams in motion back here to the near side. Wing to throw. Gets hit as he throws, and the ball is short. He got hit right as he let it go, as he was hit by Javari Bacon, and he tried to get it to Cavanis, but the ball kind of short-hopped him, and the Leopards go 3 and out here to start the third quarter. And they need a punt here from Max Dixon because the Gobblers are going to get pretty good field position with this kick. The wind has died down a little bit, still more of a crosswind. LaGrange waiting for the 11th man to come out, Austin Grooms. He's one of the punt protectors. Good snap back to Dixon, and he'll let it fly high but short, very short. And LaGrange ran into the return man, and here comes the flag, and the ball bounces, and it's recovered by the Gobblers, but nobody had touched the punt, but LaGrange ran into the punt return guy, and that's going to cost him some yardage here on punt receiving interference, I think is the proper term. And that's going to set up Cuero in great shape. The flag is at the Gobbler 48-yard line. And this is going to put Cuero in pretty good position here.
Interference called against the LaGrange.
It's an unfortunate play there. And they're looking for a game ball. Yeah, that'd be good. They got to step off the penalty with a game ball. Gobbler touchdown in the first quarter, LaGrange in the second. This is a 15-yard penalty. And it's not, you don't get a lot of 15-yarders anymore, but that's one of them, fair catch interference. And that puts Cuero in great shape, down to the LaGrange 37 to start this first possession for them in the third quarter. Mason Attar out of shotgun. 3 receiver set, 2 backs. Hand off to Tyson Williams right up the middle. He'll get it inside the Leopard 35, and he'll drag your guy with him down near the 32. Austin Rowe, and also in there, Jeremiah Dillard again. But again, Cuero doesn't waste any time. 5 yards, and they're back at the line ready to go. Same formation, 2 receivers though on the other side. Delay to Williams, gets around one man trying to get outside, gets around another man. He got around Ty Scott, and he's inside the 25 before Max Dixon, the safety, pushed him out of bounds. He is a dangerous running back once he gets the ball in the open field. That's Tyson Williams. And the line of scrimmage now near the LaGrange 23. He picked up 9 and a first down there. Tight formation again. Williams gets it again up the middle. The delay stutter step, and he's wrestled to the ground by Anthony Weichel rather rudely down near the 19. They'll give him 3. The line of scrimmage now the Leopard 20, and the Gobblers on the move here after taking over after the penalty at the LaGrange 37. They're down at the 20 now. Second down and about 7. Nataro will keep it on the quarterback keeper. Off tackle left. Got room inside the 5, and he drag step, and they drag guy into the end zone for the touchdown. The quarterback, Mason Nataro, would not go down on that quarterback keeper. 20 yards out as the Gobblers regain the lead here in the first 2+ minutes of the third quarter. Yeah, they couldn't tackle him. And there was white shirts hanging all over him. Will Carbonaro with the extra point attempt. He's only missed 1 all year. Came in at 58 of 59. Good snap. Kick as he line drives that one, and he got it through. So, with 9:41 to go in the third quarter, Gobblers 14, Leopards 7. We'll be back with the kickoff in 60 seconds.
Since 1955, Fayetteville Propane has served your propane needs, offering sales or rentals of propane tanks. Fayetteville Propane has gas logs, fireplaces, and heaters, gas grills, and outdoor cooking equipment. They also carry Bradford White and Renai water heaters. They have 2 locations. In Fayetteville, call 378-2213, and in Brenham, call 979-836-7044. Fayetteville Propane supports our area's athletes. They are proud to be a part of this broadcast.
To guarantee your home's heating and cooling system is ready for whatever the season's weather brings, call Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating today. They're the people you know and trust. Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating can give you expert service and authentic Lennox quality, coupled with savings that'll make achieving perfect air in your home easier than ever. Call Readers today at 968-5277 or visit their website, readersac.com. License number TACLB 10227C. They're proud to be a part of tonight's broadcast.
All right, here's a kick, another short pooch kick by the Gobblers, taken at the 20-yard line by Jacoby Wilkerson. They run the reverse to C.J. Davis back to the left, and the Gobblers do a good job of staying in their lanes, and that only netted about 3 or 4 yards. And Cuero pins LaGrange back again. Boy, that short field sure made a big difference. That 15-yard penalty on that fair catch interference gave Cuero the ball at the 37-yard line, and they went 4 plays for the touchdown. Mason Nataro, the quarterback, 20 yards for the score, and Cuero gets the lead back. And now this is another critical possession here. LaGrange has got to get this ball out of their end of the field. So they have it at the 22, down by a touchdown now. Back to the shotgun with 4 receivers, 3 to the right. That's the near side. That's the wide side of the field. Ming back to throw. Looks and pump fakes one. There's nothing there. He wanted to throw that wide receiver screen, and Cuero was all over it, and he did a good play there. Just threw it into the ground. He had plenty of receivers on site, and that was the best thing he could have done there. So it's incomplete. Pretty good play for a freshman. Or a sophomore, rather, I should say. So 2nd and 10 at the 22. And LaGrange needs a couple of first downs here. All right, 2 running backs back with Ming. They hand it off to Jacoby Wilkerson, trying to get off the right tackle, but he got it back to the 25, and that's as far as he went. As he brought down by Burks and Cameron Villa, a defensive lineman, and Burks the linebacker, who seems to be always around the ball. Jacoby picking up about 3 yards there at the 25, 3rd down and 10. As we're going under 9 minutes here left in quarter number 3. Spread formation once again. 3 down linemen for Cuero. Ming back to throw. In trouble now. He gets around one man. Now he's still looking to throw. Floats one, and the ball is deflected and almost intercepted out near the 35-yard line. tried to get it to Eli Roberts, and he was rolling to the left and threw across his body, and it goes incomplete. The Leopards go 3 and out for the second time here to start the third quarter.
KBUK LaGrange.
And again, Cuero is going to get pretty good field position. Max Dixon will punt. Jason Varela standing near his 45. They ran into him a while ago too early, and that cost the LaGrange 15 yards and set him up in great shape. Good snap, a line drive kick, a roller on the near side, but it didn't look pretty, but it had a good roll down inside the 38-yard. That ball never got more than 10 or 15 feet off the ground. Cuero was lucky with all their guys with the back to the punter that ball didn't hit somebody on the backside. And the Gobblers will get it back for the second time, this time back at their 38. Leading by a score here. They only had to go 37 yards for the touchdown to start this third for their first possession here after the punt and the 15-yard penalty. They never huddle. Of course, most teams don't. All right, 3 receivers set to the right. Nataro out of the shotgun with one back. He'll go right on the quarterback keeper, and he's hit in the backfield. Good play coming up, Landon Little. And he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Good play there by Landon Little on the quarterback, Mason Nataro. No gain, and second down and 10. Been a really good effort by the defense tonight. So far, anyway, second and 10. Zone read by Nataro. Oh, he had him in the backfield and got around 2 tacklers. Now he's off to the races inside the 45 of LaGrange and down near and I don't know how they missed him back there. They had 2 shots at him, and he ran out of the ankle tackle of Little. Then he dodged another guy, and it could have been a 6 or 7 yard loss. Turns into a big gain to the Leopard 40-yard line. Got 22 on the play when he should have been thrown for a loss. First and 10 at the LaGrange 40. Coming there, new running back Jeremiah Wilson down the side. This guy can run, and he gets knocked out of bounds inside the 20, and all of a sudden this Cuero running attack is kicking into gear here. That was Jeremiah Wilson, the senior, all the way down near the – and they marked him out of bounds back here at the 19-yard line. That's another 21-yard run, so 43 yards on back-to-back running plays. Nataro will keep it himself, and that time he's knocked down shy of the line of scrimmage, trying to go right. Jeremiah Dillard again. Oliver Gunn also went on the tackle, and that's a loss back outside the 20. So second and long. Handoff coming left is Jeremiah Wilson. Cuts it up inside the 10 and goes in for the touchdown. And the Cuero offense is waking up here as they're running the ball now. And LaGrange again, 2 3 and outs to start this quarter, and 2 punts and 2 pretty good field position, and Cuero is taking advantage of it both times. 3 running plays, 21, 22, and 20 here in this possession. And here is Will Carbonaro with the extra point attempt to put him up 21-7. The kick is up, and it is good. Well, I said the first 3 or 4 minutes were going to be critical, and Cuero's put 2 touchdowns on the board. 21-7, 7 minutes to go in the third. 60-second break. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Hi, this is Brianna Rhodes with Cavendish Chevrolet Buick GMC in Weimar, and we want to help you find new roads. Here in Weimar, your overall satisfaction is very important to us. We not only want to earn your business now, we want to earn your trust and friendship for life. That's why our sales process is designed to be as easy and stress-free as possible, with pricing that's always fair for everyone. And we never mark up the price to take advantage of market conditions. So come see us at Cavendish Buick GMC in Weimar or CavendishAutoCountryWeimar.com. Making confidence happen right here at home.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
Oh, right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Contact State Farm agent Philip Adamczyk at 968-3600.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
All right, here's the kick to Jacoby Workson at the 20. Tries to work his way up the field. Cuero has done a good job on kick coverage. And the Leopards get it out over the 30-yard line. This will be their best starting spot here of the third quarter. You know, we've been talking about the Astros and the Phillies, those two, Houston and Philadelphia, playing, but the Houston Texans and the Eagles are playing tonight on Thursday Night Football, and it's 21-14 in favor of the Eagles. That game's in Houston. So LaGrange gets it at the 33. That's, again, their best starting spot here, the third. And, boy, they need some points here quickly before this thing gets out of hand on them. Here's Cuero with 2 possessions here, 2 touchdowns here in the third quarter. That last drive, 4 plays, 62 yards, 20-yard run by Jeremiah Wilson. Martin Ming out of the shotgun. Hands it off to C.J. Davis, trying to break it outside, but he's in trouble. A lot of green jerseys out there. And may get it back to the line of scrimmage. I will say one thing. Officials sometimes, their spots sometimes can be a little bit iffy. They did mark Davis getting back to the line of scrimmage, but barely. So 2nd and 10 for LaGrange at their 33. And again, the breeze, kind of a crosswind tonight, but not near as bad as it was earlier. 10 seconds left on the play clock. LaGrange has 3 receivers. Roberts the slot on the near side with Solonit. This is Jaden Williams taking the snap, and there's nothing doing there. They faked that little zone replay, and Cuero all over that one with Tyran Gomez. Jaden Williams took that snap, and it's a loss of a yard. And the Leopards now have another 3rd and long here. There's been 3 and out the first 2 possessions, and they're in danger of that happening again. I think there was some waking up in the Cuero dressing room at halftime. They were a little bit shell-shocked, being tied at 7 at the half. All right, Williams out of the shotgun now. Back to throw on 3rd and 11. Rolling out, still looking. Now he wants to run, and he's going to get it what he can and get that out over the 35-yard line, and they run him out of bounds near the 37. Nobody could get open. And the Leopards are 3 and out after the scramble by Jaden Williams, and they'll put the ball down at the 36. So we got, after all that, got 4. And the Leopard defense is going to have to make a stop here to keep this game within reasonable distance here. Max Dixon with the snap. Line drive end over end. Hits at the 34. Cuero. Good roll inside the 25. They pick it up with Varela trying to get it up the field on the near side, and he gets it out over the 30. Then he gets shoved out of bounds by the Leopards there with Landon Little, Philip Arsenault, and the Gobblers will have not terrible field position, but it's the worst field position in the second half. They will start at their 33-yard line. Oh, no, they won't. They'll start at the 31-yard line. And again, LaGrange needs to stop here desperately. They've given up 2 touchdowns here. One of them a real short field, and the other one, they've been just running the ball with authority here in the second half. They hand it off to Tyson Williams, and he's got another good game, double-digit lead, and they can't get the guy on the ground. This guy is another great running back all the way out over the 45-yard line with the lineman right there with him. Austin Rowe with Dixon and a host of others trying to get Tyson Williams down, and they pick up out to the 48. 17 on the play and a first down, and the Gobblers go fast. Here's Williams again down the sideline. Stiff arms Ty Scott, but Ty got him out of bounds near the 33. But again, another 50. They're picking up running plays in chunks. 17 on the first one, 15 on that one, and they have the ball now at the Leopard 33, just like that. Handoff. Well, check that. Nataro, the quarterback, will take it all the way down near the 26-yard line. That was a 19-yard gain while ago. So Nataro on that play carries. And I think the Leopards are going to take a timeout here, kind of slow this runaway green machine here all of a sudden. Nataro picked up 7 yards on that previous play. The ball is down near the Leopard 26-yard line thereabouts. And, their linemen are flying off the ball now, and they're just bulldozing people here in this third quarter. And the other problem is that the offense cannot get anything going to give the guys on defense a little chance to rest. Granted, they've got guys going both ways with some guys, but Gobblers are dominating this third quarter. LaGrange has had 3 3-and-outs, and Cuero has scored on 2 possessions already, and they're threatening, and they're doing it all on the ground here in the second half. They've had running plays of 20, 22, 21, 20, 17, 18, and 7. And they have it second down and 3 at the Leopard 26-yard line. Tyler Jones, a running back. Now, a toss to the end zone, this time by Nataro, and he has a man open on the post pattern and overshot him. Trying to get it to Dalen Gibbs. Arsenault was with him, but he had a step on him, but the ball overthrown, and it's incomplete. So third down and 3. Cuero for sure in 4-down territory here. All right, handoff is Tyler Jones going off a right tackle, and he races up the field, and he's in for the touchdown. Another big run for Cuero. Their offensive linemen are doing a job here. And they got some backs. A lot of speed. It's like, well, LaGrange has got a lot of speed back there, too. But Jones goes 26 yards and a touchdown. And that's 3 possessions, 3 scores for Cuero. I think the sleeping giant was woke up at halftime. Here's Will Carbonaro with the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is good. All Cuero in the third. 4:06 left. It was 7-7 at the half. It's now 28-7 Gobblers. We'll be back with the kickoff in 60 seconds.
Farmers Lumber Company has everything you need, everything. Just in time for fall and hunting season, 20% off select Wolverine boots. That's 20% off select Wolverine boots. And while you're there, pick up a shirt from Old Tejas or a Game Guard Pearl Snap shirt. Farmers Lumber Company has a great selection of steel equipment and accessories, plus a new line of igloo coolers and special pricing on select Husqvarna equipment. Farmers Lumber Company, 515 East Travis in LaGrange, open Monday through Saturday.
If you're searching for the best internet service, think outside the big box companies and check out what Colorado Valley Communications has to offer. Local since 1953, CVC-TX checks all the boxes for a great internet service provider. Friendly personal service? Check. Affordable flexible plans? Check. Faster speeds? Reliable connections? No data caps? Check, check, and check. Visit CVCTX.com and check out why we've been voted the best ISP in Fayette County over the past several years and counting. Colorado Valley Communications, where connections matter.
And welcome back to Cuero. All Gobblers in the third. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. LaGrange 3 possessions, 3 3-and-outs. Cuero's woke up here in the third. Here's a line drive kick taken by Bravian Rogers. Picks it up at the 13-yard line. Looking for some place to go. Tries to get it to the outside here. Gets it out over the 25, and they run him out near the 30. And the Leopards will take over there. In the third quarter, Gonzalez now leading Giddings 14-7. LaGrange will take over at their 30. Again, Smithfield and Caldwell are playing tomorrow. Lago Vista leading Jarrow 30-8. In the District North, District 11, which is the first round matchups, Madisonville leading Salado halfway through the fourth quarter, 30-14. Salena's going to be the fourth-place team, it looks like. And the Waco Conley's going to win the district. They're running off with Waco Robinson, 57-0. All right, the Leopards first and 10. Ming to throw into the flat. C.J. Davis gets around one man, but he won't get around the other one, and that's a loss. Every place you turn now, there's a gobbler. So a loss on the little pass out into the flat. LaGrange will have second and long, which seems to be, that's the way this whole second half has gone. All right, 3 receivers set to the near side. One off to the left. Ming back to throw, 3-man rush. Into the flat, the ball caught and dropped. Well, it wasn't. I guess if you drop it, you never caught it. That was Jackson Cooper. Right in his number, and he just didn't hang on to it. Incomplete. So second down. Clock stopped with 3:16 to go here in the third. West Orange Stark routing Hardin Jefferson tonight, 33-7. The big matchup is tomorrow in that district. Silsbee and Jasper, both undefeated in district. All right, LaGrange now, 3rd and 12. Ming, a little tries the screen pass. Wilkinson breaks the tackle, and he could have just stayed in bounds. Got it past the original line of scrimmage. He had some running room, but they got enough of him he lost his balance. His linebacker, Sean Burks, came over there and kind of disrupted that play, and the Leopards, again, 3 and out. That's 4 possessions here in the third quarter. And they just can't make a first down as this defense has gotten really stingy here in the second half, and their offensive line is just dominating, and the running backs are running at will now a little bit. All right, 4th down. Another punt from Max Dixon. Near side, hits at the 35, rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds near the 28 or 29-yard line. And let's see if the Leopard defense can stop this Gobbler juggernaut here in the second half, the way they're running the ball. They would mark it at the 30. I don't know if that's right or not. Man. Okay, here we go. Cuero has the 2 receivers off to the right. 3 minutes to go in the half. The third quarter, rather, I should say. Joan Reed by Natar running in another crease. A good run off left tackle all the way out near the 39-yard line. And the offensive line is starting to dominate this ballgame. And LaGrange, again, is not real deep in defense in linemen. And they're starting to get a little tired. Got 9. They need 1 more for the first out at the 39. Hand off to Tyson Williams. Look out. Got through the original line of scrimmage, but the Leopard secondary comes up to make the play. Anthony Weichel, also defensive lineman, making a tackle downfield with Max Dixon, but another first down for the Gobblers out at the 48. 9 more yards on that carry by Tyson Williams. All right. Williams again off the left. Oh, good Lord. Big run there. There's a holding penalty. This touchdown is not going to count as Williams got pushed out near the 10-yard line. They grabbed Max Dixon's jersey, and he threw his hands up, and they got the penalty behind the play. That was a clear hold. But the left side of the offensive line for Cuero, they're running kind of the old counter tray. They pull 2 linemen from the other side, and it's just a wall of blockers going down the field. I think Cuero actually got flagged twice on the play, but the Leopards are going to take that holding down the field and push them back. So 2 holding penalties on the same play. So the 10-yard penalty will take the ball back to the 38 of Cuero. And it'll be 1st and 20. Notaro hands it to Williams, trying to break it outside, and he gets tackled one-on-one in the open field by Max Dixon after a gain of 4 yards. That's a pretty good play there by Dixon coming up on Tyson Williams. And there's another penalty marker down here on the line of scrimmage. Offside screen. And LaGrange got called for being offside. So they'll give them 5 yards back, but they also saved the down. So that'll put the line of scrimmage at the Gobbler 43. Play clock at 20. Cuero, no hurry here. And we're coming up on 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. And it's been the run game, the power run game. Zyler Jones is in the backfield now. Nataro from the shotgun. Play action pass. Gets hit as he throws. The ball into the flat, caught by the tight end. Nathan Lushin. And he'll pick up about 4 yards on that play on a little play action. Wyko came over along with Austin Rowe. Out to the 46. So 3 yards is second down and 12. Hand off to Zyler Jones. Big hole down the near sideline, 40-35. Dixon had an angle at him, and he couldn't get him. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Well, they got a lot of speed, and that's a 54-yard touchdown run by Zyler Jones. And the Gobblers have blown it open here in this third quarter. That's a 4-touchdown quarter here for them. And it comes with 1:18 to go. 54 on that play. And everything is running to the left side of their offensive formation. And LaGrange has an injured Leopard. Four possessions, 4 scores for Cuero in this third quarter. 4 possessions for the Leopards and 4 3-and-out. But the first half was outstanding, but fortunately a little reality setting in here now. The Gobblers have been doing this to everybody. Let's see here. The shaking up Leopard, Austin Rowe, getting some assistance off the field. Third quarter came in quick enough for LaGrange. That's a 70-yard drive in technically 4 plays because there was a couple of penalties in that possession. But the running plays are in chunks. I mean, we're talking double-digit runs all up and down this stat sheet here in the third quarter. That was a 54-yarder, the longest one of the night. All right, Will Carbonaro with the extra point. Line drives. He line drives all of them, but he doesn't miss any of them. So, remember, we were 7-7 at the half. Well, here we are now with 1:18 to go in the third quarter. It's now 35-7. And right now, if you want to start thinking about next week already, let's see what's going on with Giddings is giving the Gonzales Apaches all they want. That ball game is 14-14 late in the third quarter. The Leopards now down 28 as we get ready for the kickoff here. Remember, Smithfield and Caldwell did not play tonight, so they have their game tomorrow. And the weather is not supposed to be terrific tomorrow. That's the forecaster, accurate. Smithfield sits in the district with a 2-2 record. If Giddings goes on to win that game tonight, Gonzales is out, and Giddings gets the 4th spot with a 2-3 record because they would have beaten Gonzales head-to-head, who would also be 2-3. That also means Smithfield could get that second spot. Here's a line drive kick. Ravian Rogers reaches up at the 10, touches it. Now he picks it up at the 1-yard line, trying to find some place to go, and there's green jerseys everywhere. And somehow he got the ball back out over the 10-yard line. And Cuero has done a good job on kickoffs to stay in their lanes. And they've done it because the LaGrange has had good success with the kick returns, but the Gobblers have really done their homework on covering kicks tonight. And LaGrange is pinned back way back inside the 15-yard line. And that was one of those kicks. Maybe Bravian might have been better off not reaching up and letting it going into the end zone. But you don't know that if it's going to do that. And the Leopards are back at their 12, and they need a first down here terribly here in this possession here. All right, Ming back at quarterback out of the shotgun. 1:07 to go in the third quarter. 28-point quarter for the Gobblers. Handoff, trying to break out of there. Finding a little bit of running room, but not much, as linebacker Brant Patek drags down the KVN Broussard with a carry there. And no gain. Cuero, one game this year, I think it was against Beeville. Jones put 50 on the board in the second half and scored 82, I think, in that game. Now, we don't want none of that here. 2nd and 10. 32 seconds to go. Leopards will have to snap it here at least one more time before the quarter runs out. Bear Ming with the back on each side of him here. Back to throw, deep ball near side, looking for Chavanis, but Chavanis was looking inside and the ball drifted toward the sideline. That was off target and brings up third down.
That's out of bounds. 3rd and 10.
We're going back to Smithfield and Caldwell tomorrow. If this outcome holds up here, the best LaGrange could do then is be second, but they need a win from Gonzales tonight to guarantee that because of the tiebreaker. If Giddings wins, Smithfield wins tomorrow, then LaGrange is third. All right, handoff, Jacoby Wilkerson coming left. He's got some, lost the football, and the Gobblers got it back. Somebody stripped it as he crossed the 20-yard line. He almost got it back, and then he couldn't hang on to it, and Cuero gets the turnovers if they needed one at the LaGrange 25-yard line. That was the best run of the half for the Leopards. It was a good run and good defensive play. Somebody stuck an arm in there and knocked it out, and Jacoby almost got it back, but there was too many green shirts, and Cuero takes over at the 25-yard line, again, as if they need a short field the way this running game is going here. Turnover against the Leopards. I think that's the first one of the night. And Cuero gets it back. Handoff up the middle and just plowing through people again is another running back. This is Kenneth Jackson, and they can't tackle him. And the offensive line pushes him into the end zone. The ball came out. He fumbled it before he scored, and the Leopards get it in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. The referee threw the beanbag down before the goal line. And now we got a discussion. The offensive line was pushing the running back into the end zone, but the official on the near side threw the beanbag, and it was outside of the end zone. And the fumble went through the end zone, and they called it a touchback. LaGrange got the ball. There ain't no review here. Cuero thought they had a touchdown. But he lost it before he crossed the goal line, apparently. Boy, they overturned. If they change the call here, the LaGrange folks are not going to be happy. But the closest official threw the beanbag outside of the end zone, which tells me he thinks the ball was fumbled before he scored. And now they're going to come talk to Coach Fekoch. A personal foul on LaGrange. Now, where did that come from? Who's got the ball? And now they're going to explain to Coach Cates. Now, this is the question. How does Cuero keep the ball? LaGrange recovered it in the end zone. But they called the ball's at the 1-yard line, and they giving Cuero the ball at the 1-yard line? I don't know. How does that happen? They ruled a fumble at the 1. LaGrange had the ball in the end zone. And Coach Cates is not going to get an answer he likes over there, and I don't blame him. Now, I don't know what the personal foul was for. unless they're ruling the penalty happened before the fumble, but that's their out right now to give the ball to Cuero. If they ruled that there was a penalty prior to the fumble, which I never saw the flag come out, and the Gobblers got the ball at the 1 yard line, and LaGrange thought they had a touchback. And I'd like to know what the deal was there. So they get a run down to the 1. How we got to that point, I do not know. But the ball was fumbled into the end zone. LaGrange had recovered it in the back of the end zone, thought they had a touchback. One of the referee had ruled a touchback, and I don't know where the penalty flag came from. So Cuero gets the ball anyway. I'm not sure Coach Cates got the answer. Well, what kind of answer he got? Did they hand it off to a lineman, I think it is? Yep, they did. Gabory Bacon plows in, and the Gobblers have picked up another score here on that 1 yard run by one of their linemen. This is hard to believe. This game was 7-7 at halftime, and the Cuero Gobblers have put 35 points on the board here in the third quarter. Every time they've touched it, they've scored. And the third quarter came to an end on that touchdown. The Carbonara extra point is good. 42-7, folks, and I'm telling you, if you just joined us, you would not believe how this has changed. It was 7-all at the half. And the Gobblers, every time they've had it here in the third quarter, LaGrange has not made a first down, 3 and outs, and Cuero has scored every time after the possession change. And they put the power running game in. With this last touchdown, I just don't quite know how we got to that. Five possessions, 5 scores for Cuero here in the third quarter. That possession, 25 yards. Remember, that happened after LaGrange turned it over. So 2 plays. And the fourth quarter is starting now with the kickoff. As the two teams have traded into the field now. LaGrange would like to get a first down here as the Gobblers. Basically, I think LaGrange made them mad at halftime. Great first half, 7-7. The Gobblers are dominated here now. This is kind of similar to what happened in that Beeville-Jones game. Tight game at the half, and then Cuero went nuts with 50 points. We don't need that tonight. All right, here's the Carbonara kick end over end, taken at the 17-yard line by C.J. Davis, trying to go right, trying to get to the corner, and he does, but not a lot of room over there, and they knock him out of bounds near the 30-yard line. And again, they've done a very good job covering kicks tonight. The Rangers had great success with kick return. So we're in the fourth quarter. Leopards need to keep the ball here a little bit. First down would be just to change it up a little. Eagles lead the Texans in the NFL 29-17. And that ball game is, where are they in that game? Early in the fourth quarter. The important Philadelphia-Houston game is the World Series. And it is 2-1 Astros in the top of the seventh. And they're batting with a runner at second and no out. All right, 4 receivers set for the left. Little play action pump by Ming. Nothing there. Still looking, rolling out right, running out of rough. Floats one down the sideline and is tipped away from Shavanitz. Good play there by the Gobbler defense there. Going back to the linebacker again. That would be Brant Patek, and it's incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Clock stop with the incompleted pass. Tomorrow night, I get to go to Holland, Texas. Latonia Bulldogs up Highway 95 to the west of that Salado, Belton, Temple area. All right, toss out to Jacoby coming left. Gets around the corner 35, and they run him out of bounds there. Coming up to make the tackle was Jace Gomez, and a gain out to the 35 for Jacoby of 5 yards. So 3rd and 5 for the Leopards. We're early in the third quarter. Early in the fourth quarter. I haven't seen a final on the Lady Left volleyball game. Somebody knows that. They can text it to me. That'd be great. All right, 3rd and 5 for LaGrange. Toss to Wilkerson, trying to get to the corner, going right. First down. And now, and he breaks into the clear. He may score. 30, 25, 10, and they knock the ball out of his hands, and it goes into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Jacoby had it punched down from behind inside the 10-yard line, and the Gobblers got it. And that was a great run by Jacoby as he fumbled. That's the second time that he's lost it here in the second half, but both times he's making, and that time the guy was from behind him and knocked it out. I don't think he ever saw him. And the ball comes out to the 25 on the touchback, and that was almost a touchdown, and the Leopards turn it over just hard. That pretty much tells the story of what's happened here in the second half. A big run for Jacoby Wilkerson down near the 10-yard line, but the Gobblers punch it into the end zone, and they recover it for a touchback. And they get it at the 25. Gets credit for about a 55-yard run, but the fumble. All right, here's a handoff coming left into the clear is Kenneth Jackson, and they'll get it out near the 28-yard line for Cuero.
Along with Oliver Gunn.
Gonna get him on the ground with Bravian Rogers after a gain of about 8. Sometimes they just can't catch a break. The Leopards thought they had a fumble as their Cuero's guy fumbles at the 1-yard line into the end zone, and the next thing you know, they give it to Cuero at the 1, and there was a personal foul that we never saw. After the ball went into the end zone, and LaGrange recovered it. All right, 2nd and 2. Handoff again comes to Kenneth Jackson, and he gets it out over the 30. He's not an easy guy to bring down. He's
Jackson on a hard run, picks about 4 yards.
Not real tall, but very stockily built, and he does pick up the first. Bravian Rogers came up to make the play there at the 32. So first down for the Gobblers at their 32-yard line. All right, Taro back to throw, fires one on a little quick hitter to the slot man, and I believe that ball was low and away and short hop. Not on target, and it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 at the Gobbler 32. A 35-point third quarter. And it was 7-7 at the half. Clock stopped with 9:04 to go in the ball game. Tomorrow night, again, to Holland. Let's hope the weather cooperates up there. I'm not overly optimistic. Here's a delay. Jackson again coming around the right side, and the Leopards do a good job of containing that out near the 36. Weichel along with Jeremiah Dillard. They're just relentless with the running game. Well, they really turned it up a notch in the third quarter, and they had good field position, and their defense allowed no first downs. Got 4 on that play out to the 36. Right now the clock can't run fast enough. We'll have some scores for you after the game. the ones that are playing anyway. Play action pass to Taro, fires one out to the slot man who lost his footing as the ball was getting there. Now that was a pass, and here's a lineman 9 yards downfield blocking a linebacker. Now somebody missed the lineman downfield there. The ruling on that, the throw is behind the line of scrimmage, and that may save him there. But the Leopards force a 3 and out, and the Gobbler punting unit coming out for the first time here in the second half. Brand Patek will kick. We'll do our Waterburger water play of the game here. Pretty easy. End over end kick. A good kick. Deep one. It lands at the 25 and takes a Gobbler roll inside the 20. And they'll down it near the 16-yard line. So the Leopards pin back once again here in the second half. Leopards will get it at the 17. All right, LaGrange has it, 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. New quarterback, Bennett Barber, hands it off to Broussard, trying to go right, and there's nothing out there but green jerseys. That's a loss way back at the 10-yard line. Well, they were all over that play. Patek comes up, makes the stop with Gomez. And the offense is kind of going into reverse here in the second half. 2nd and 17. Four receiver set now for the Leopards. Barber at the quarterback spot. Hand off and coming up to middle and had a little bit of a hole. Broussard, he got popped. And I think the tackle was Sean Burks, the linebacker, who helped him up off the field. But that was a big hit. But he got 4 yards on the play out to the 14 and makes it 3rd down. And the Leopards have a ways to go here, 13 yards for this first down. Four receiver set. They'll hand it off to coming up with a short gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
Cody Kupala on the carry.
It was Cody Kupala on the carry there for the Leopards, the junior.
Tackled by Dave Gomez.
And they gets it out close to the 19. And it's going to be 4th and 8. The Leopards have to kick it away once again. The clock running over. Under 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. All Cuero. Second half. It was a tie game at halftime if you just joined us. 42-7. Good snap. Here's the kick by Max Dixon. End over end. Hits at the 43 of the Gobblers. Takes the Leopard roll inside the 35. And the ball will die right there at the 35. All right, timeout. 42-7, 5:49 to go. We'll take a break and be back. 60 seconds.
You won't find many things people are more passionate about than their local school and mascot. You see it on cars, trucks, caps, shirts, backpacks, everywhere. Fayette Savings Bank is proud of all our area schools and wanted to bolster that pride by coming up with debit cards with school mascot logos on them. Participating schools are LaGrange, Sacred Heart, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Weimer. We will set aside a percentage of each transaction made and make a donation to the school on that card. What a fun way to show off your school spirit and pride. Using the card as a credit transaction offers more effective security and less hassle than using it as a debit with a PIN number. So come in today and get your school spirit card and start showing your pride. Fayette Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. LaGrange, Flatonia, Schulenburg, and Weimar.
Hi, welcome back. Well, we just had another lightning strike. I'm talking about a running play on first down after the punt. Jeremiah Wilson, this went 65 yards for a touchdown for Cuero. And they tack on another score here with 5:37 to go in the third quarter. The Leopard defense is just wore out. Carbonaro for the extra point. That was a first down play. Extra point is up and good. So one play drive results in a touchdown here for the Gobblers, as Jeremiah Wilson goes 65 yards on a first down play after the punt. And our score now with 5:37 to go is the Gobblers 49 and the Leopards 7. We'll take a break and come back right after with the kickoff.
Holiday savings at LaGrange Napa. Napa Pro Farmer Beam Wiper Blade starting at $13.49. The Craftsman 12-volt battery charger plus engine starter, $140. Select weights of Royal Purple High Performance Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $37.99 for the 5-quart jug. That's at LaGrange Napa, 210 East Travis.
The LaGrange Family Health Center's mission is to improve the health of those they serve with a commitment to excellence in all that they do. Their goal is to offer quality care and programs that set community standards. They're focused on improving lives through health and wellness. Their physicians are experts in the fields of family medicine, and they take pride in caring for you. To make an appointment, call 968-8493. The clinic located at 1253 North Von Minden. The LaGrange Family Health Center is proud to be a part of today's broadcast.
Thank you, Mike. Welcome back. Gobblers getting ready to kick it off after the 65-yard run by Jeremiah Wilson. Short kick taken inside the 20 by the Leopards and trying to get it out over the 30-yard line, and they do. Jaden Williams and the Leopards go back on the offense here. And been just a tough second half. That's all I can say. It's great first half, but a tough second half. All right, while we got a moment, let's do our Whataburger water play of the game. This is an easy one tonight. The great fourth down call late in the first half, the touchdown pass from Bravian Rogers to Oliver Gunn, 27 yards with 2:59 to go in the first half, and that tied up the ball game at that point, 7-all with the extra point. But we know what's happened here in the second half, but that's our Whataburger water play of the game. Rogers to Gunn for 27 and the touchdown. Stop by Whataburger, Peppercorn Ranch Chicken Club. They got the honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. Of course, this is still a weeknight, so they're open. You know, the drive-thru's open really late over the weekend. Hand off to Kurbala on first down, trying to go right, and not much there.
Kurbala on the carry.
Grange Whataburger. Again, thanks to them, as always, for the Whataburger water play of the game. All right, 1 yard for Kubala.
Second made by Sean Burks and Vic Cummings.
Burks makes the stop. We're coming up on 5 minutes to go, and this clock cannot run out fast enough. Well, I saw Flatonia last week score 35 in the second in a quarter, and Cuero's done that tonight. 2 games in a row. Maybe they're trying to tell me something here. Barber hands it off to Kubala, almost fumbled it. They got control of it and got another yard. As the Gobbler defense pretty much dominating now. Connor Kubish made the stunt. Wilkins also there. 3rd and 9. It's been 3rd and long the whole second half for the Leopards. All right, 3rd and 9. Barber will keep it, but he gets hit in the back. Here comes a flag down, and that'll probably be a hold on LaGrange. And I'm just guessing he might be on Miles Leonard. Barber did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Barber on carry.
And I think now here comes a flag, a late flag, and that's going to cost LaGrange some more. That was after the play in the huddle. This is going to be a unsportsmanlike, I believe, against the Leopards. That one is. And there was also another penalty during the play. Again, tomorrow night, another ball game for you. Leopards, after playing tonight, tomorrow night we get the Flatonia Bulldogs at Holland. And I'd be curious to see what the weather forecast is going to be like up there tomorrow. That was a third down play. Of course, the play was over after the last penalty. And they're going to step off some yardage against the Leopards. And this is probably going to be 2 penalties being stepped off here. Back to the 16-yard line.
Unfortunately, penalty takes it back down to the 16-yard line.
That's the 15-yard penalty for the unsportsmanlike. There was another flag, but Cuero looks like they declined that. They want it to down. So 4th down. Max Dixon standing. He's had a lot of work in this game. He's standing near the 5-yard line. Clock is running under 3:45 left in the game. No rush. Dixon gets it away. Wobbly to the near side. Hits at the 44 of Cuero. Takes a good LaGrange roll this time. Inside the 30. Still rolling. Still rolling down near the 21.
And Dixon's going to go down to the 21-yard line. Probably take over from there.
The 63-yard punt for Max on that one with that roll. And the Gobblers back at the 21. It's probably about time to shut down the offense here a little bit. All right, a lot of new players out there for Cuero. Looks like we got a new quarterback. They hand it off to a new running back who gets it out near the 23-yard line or so. Didn't make out the number, but gain of a couple. So 2nd down for the Gobblers at their 22. We go under 3 minutes left in the ballgame. Astros still leading 2-1 in the World Series. They're going to the top of the 8th inning. All right, 2nd and 8 for Cuero. There's a handoff and coming out and breaking into the clear here out over the 30-yard line. A lot of new guys out there on both teams. That running back there was Travis Seals. Then coming up to make the tackle for the Leopards, Matthew Garza. That was a 13-yard gain out to the 35 for a first down, and we're coming up on 2:15 to go in the ball game. Cuero just draining that play clock now as we go under 2 minutes. And we get a whistle. And the Gobblers take a knee. So they're content with right now. There's no reason to do any more offense here. They're going to be, obviously, the no doubt about district champion in this district, 9-1. And whoever gets to play them in the first round is probably going to be Salado. Good luck with that one. Now let's check up here, see what's going on here. Giddings has won the ball game. Giddings beat Gonzales 21-14, if this is accurate. So that means now that Giddings is in, Gonzales is out, and if Smithfield wins tomorrow night, they're second and LaGrange would be third. So the Buffaloes win the last two district games to get in with that win tonight over Gonzales. Well, that sure churned up the works tonight. Clock is running at 43 seconds left. One more snap and this game is going to be over. And that should do it. The Buffaloes have got a spot, it looks like, and the Cuero Gobblers have won the district championship if the water cooler comes out on Coach Peacock with a dominant second half. A 7-7 ball game ends up 49-7. 35 points in the third quarter for Cuero. And they scored on every possession. And the Leopards were 3 and out, 5 times. One was a fumble, but that was the third down play. But every possession after LaGrange had it in the third quarter, the Gobblers scored, and they finished up 9-1 in the regular season, and they're off to the playoff. No, they went to the state semifinals last year. LaGrange now finishes up 5-5 with this loss tonight, and looks like now, depends on what happens if Smithfield gets the win tomorrow night over Caldwell. Smithfield is going to be the runner-up, and LaGrange is going to be the third-place team. And Giddings, congratulations to them, will get in as the fourth-place team. All right, we'll take a break and come back here to Cuero to recap this thing and close it out.
Get your teeth and smile in great shape at Brawley Dental Clinic at 110 North Washington Street in LaGrange. Dr. Carrie Brawley and the entire staff are committed to their patients' health and dental needs. Brawley Dental Clinic accepts most dental insurances, and they offer their own in-house dental membership plan to help you save money. So if you want better dental health, call 968-5813 for an appointment. They're open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Brawley Dental Clinic supports the LaGrange Leopards and Lady Leps.
Have you been on the fence about a new vehicle? Here at Alpha One Ford, we can help. Now is the time to fall into savings. Don't make your current payment again when you could be driving a new Ford. Let our team at Alpha One Ford lower your payment, extend your warranty, and get you into something new. With our ever-changing inventory, there's something for everyone. Stop by Alpha One Ford at 1605 West Travis Street or visit our website at alphaoneford.com. Honest pricing from honest people. See you soon.
Make sure to stop in at Rishka's Store and Bakery, known for their delicious kolaches and other baked goods, flavorful sausage, fresh sandwiches, and their cheeseburgers, one of Texas' best. Come give them a try and then browse through their large variety of home decor and gift items for any occasion. Rishka's Store and Bakery, located at 109 West State Highway 71 in Ellinger. Open every day.
What makes any group, organization, or business the best? It's all about working together as a team. Team spirit, team mentality, and a team approach to getting the job done right. I'm Dr. Karen Roberts, and at Cornerstone Dental, our team of dental professionals works seamlessly to provide you with the most comprehensive and customized dental care you've ever had. Come see us at 279 East Colorado Street in LaGrange or call us at 979-968-9451. We look forward to putting our team to work for you. Speaking of a great team, all of us at Cornerstone Dental wish the best of luck to the LaGrange Leopards in tonight's football game. Let's do this, boys. Go Leps!
Just like the LaGrange Leps and Lady Leps, your H-E-B store in LaGrange is bigger and better. Open daily from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., H-E-B LaGrange now has a new fresh seafood department, new bakery and deli. They've expanded other departments throughout the store, giving you more selections. Plus, they've added self-checkout stations. They've added so many new things, they had to enlarge the building. H-E-B LaGrange is bigger than better than ever. They're here for you at 450 East Travis, and go Leps and Lady Leps.
Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat in LaGrange has been awarded the Customer First Award for Excellence. That means that Oviedo has achieved the highest level of customer experience, recognition in customer treatment, and employee engagement. That's because at Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, they are committed each day to provide you and your family the buying and ownership experience you deserve. So when you are ready to purchase your new or used vehicle, come by Oviedo and let their great sales staff help find the vehicle you like and become one of many satisfied customers. After all, at Oviedo, keeping the tradition going of their customer satisfaction is their #1 priority. Contact Oviedo at 979-242-5981 or visit their location at 1980 West State Highway 71. Oviedo Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat. They are better, they prove it every day.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Welcome back to Cuero. Well, the Gobblers really showed everybody here in the second half, especially the third quarter, why they're number 3. They just turned the running game loose, and they just ran the ball like crazy, just dominating. And again, a game that was very evenly matched. It was 7-7 at the half. The Leopards got a touchdown with less than 3 minutes to go on the Bravian Rogers to Oliver Gunn, a play of 27 yards. The extra point tied it up. And I kind of mentioned at halftime that the first 3 or 4 minutes in the third quarter was going to be critical. LaGrange gets the ball to start the quarter and went 3 and out. And Cuero promptly went down the field and scored in 4 plays after a short punt and a penalty on the punt for fair catch interference gave him the ball at the 37, and they never turned back after that. They score there. LaGrange goes 3 and out. They score there, 3 and out, touchdown. You get the point here. And 35-point third quarter, and the Gobblers added another touchdown in the fourth quarter for the heck of it, and they wound up putting 42 points on the board in the second half to win this game 49-7. So what this does now, granted, now Smithfield and Caldwell have not played yet. They play tomorrow, but Giddings has got into the playoffs. They beat Gonzales tonight 21-14, which means now a Smithfield win tomorrow makes them second because of the tiebreaker over LaGrange. And LaGrange finishes at 3-2, but again, head-to-head against Smithfield. Remember, Smithfield won that game by 4 points back at the first district game. And if Smithfield wins tomorrow, they're going to be second, the second seed. LaGrange is going to be the 3 seed. And Giddings is the 4 seed because they tie Gonzales, but they beat him tonight head-to-head, 21-14. And Cuero, head and neck, shoulders above everybody else, wins the district with the 5-0 mark, 9-0 in the season. So that's what happened. Everything changed dramatically here tonight. Now, granted, Smithfield still has to take care of business tomorrow against Caldwell, but Caldwell has struggled. They're in a winless season right now, but they got a home game tomorrow, and they could shake up the standings a little bit if they could get a win. But the Tigers now are set to nail down second with a victory tomorrow night. All right, we'll take one more break, and we'll come back and close it out here from Gobbler Stadium.
Since 1955, Fayetteville Propane has served your propane needs, offering sales or rentals of propane tanks. Fayetteville Propane has gas logs, fireplaces, and heaters, gas grills, and outdoor cooking equipment. They also carry Bradford White and Renai water heaters. They have 2 locations. In Fayetteville, call 378-2213, and in Brenham, call 979-836-7044. Fayetteville Propane supports our area's athletes. They are proud to be a part of this broadcast.
To guarantee your home's heating and cooling system is ready for whatever the season's weather brings, call Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating today. They're the people you know and trust. Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating can give you expert service and authentic Lennox quality, coupled with savings that'll make achieving perfect air in your home easier than ever. Call Readers today at 968-5277 or visit their website, readersac.com. License number TACLB 10227C. They're proud to be a part of tonight's broadcast.
For over 80 years now, the Cavender Auto family has kept Texans on the road, and today's no different. With one click to CavenderAutoCountry.com, Shop 4 Cavender dealerships, including Cavender Ford, Cavender Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and Cavender Polaris in Columbus, and Cavender Chevrolet Buick GMC in Weimar. One click, 4 dealerships at CavenderAutoCountry.com. Making confidence happen right here at home.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping. Thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Contact State Farm agent Philip Adamczyk at 968-3600.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Farmers Lumber Company has everything you need, everything. Just in time for fall and hunting season, 20% off select Wolverine boots. That's 20% off select Wolverine boots. And while you're there, pick up a shirt from Old Tejas or a Game Guard Pearl Snap shirt. Farmers Lumber Company has a great selection of steel equipment and accessories, plus a new line of igloo coolers and special pricing on select Husqvarna equipment. Farmers Lumber Company, 515 East Travis in LaGrange, open Monday through Saturday.
All right, welcome back to Gobbler Stadium. We'll get ready to wrap this up tonight. All Cuero in the second half. Again, a 35-point third quarter. They claimed the outright district championship with this win tonight. They're 9-1. And this loss now by the Leopards, coupled with a Giddings win, sets up Smithfield now to claim the second spot with a win tomorrow night over Caldwell. And if that happens, LaGrange will be the 3 seed. Giddings is 4. There's nothing that can change for them, but they got in tonight basically on a play-in game with Gonzales. Gonzales dropped the last 2 games of the season, and that kicked them out of the playoffs. And congratulations to Coach Adams and the Buffaloes winning tonight 21-14 to claim that 4th spot in District 13 4A or 12 4A Division 2. And now LaGrange now waiting on the outcome tomorrow night of Smithfield, whether they're either going to be 3rd or 2nd. I will say this about the district as they line up with Waco Conley wins the district tonight outright. They're undefeated. The second place team is going to be Madisonville. They're 3-1. They won tonight. Gatesville had the open date. They were sitting at 2-2. They're going to be 3rd. And Salado was the 4th spot at 1-4. So as it stands now, Cuero plays Salado. The Leopards are going to be playing Madisonville as they're the runner. Right. Well, if they finish 3rd, LaGrange will play Madisonville. The Giddings Buffaloes, the 4th place team, will get Waco Conley in the first round. And Gatesville, as it stands right now, if Smithfield wins tomorrow, Smithfield will play Gatesville in the first round. But again, that 2nd and 3rd spot all depend on what happens with the Tigers tomorrow and the Caldwell Hornets. I want to thank our sponsors tonight: Colorado Valley Communications, Fayette Savings Bank, LaGrange Family Health Center, LaGrange Napa, Raleigh Dental Clinic, Alpha One Ford, Ruska Store and Bakery, Cornerstone Dental Clinic, Oviedo Auto Group, HEB of LaGrange, Fayetteville Propane, Reader's Air Conditioning and Heating, Cavender Auto Country in Weimar, Adamczyk State Farm Insurance, and Farmers Lumber Company. Thanks to those folks for being a part of it. Thank you. Thanks to Mike Anders. More football tomorrow night. I go the other direction, up Highway 95. I hope the weather cooperates. The Flatonia Bulldogs go to take on the Holland Hornets. A Bulldog win, and they win the district championship outright with a undefeated district record there. It's a 7:30 kickoff tomorrow night, unless we hear otherwise, and that's where I will be tomorrow. I want to thank the folks here at Cuero and for everything. It really worked out well for us, but not well for the outcome of the ball game. Your final score tonight: the Cuero Gobblers 49, the LaGrange Leopards 7. That's going to wrap it up from Gobbler Stadium. I'm Gary Dushek. Good night, everybody.